realized I wasn't live when I started this match. That was a dumb play. But we are now live. But that's okay. I'll think about that a bit more one day. Someone skeleton leg, give it rush. Seems like the way to go. Necromancer. I want to be able to do that soon. So soon. Do I just go for the recovery here, since they've locked this down for the turn, I think, right? Until the start of the next turn. I don't really have another way to remove both of these unless I just turn them into skeletons.
2 bones of white.
And I summon my own to get skeletons.
What goes around comes around.
Allow me to out one of them, force them to hopefully Evo trade me. Cool. Like, if they have to Evo trade here, that's not so bad. Hey, thank you for the follow. Alright. I've got to really work out how I'm going to handle this.
Check out my fancy footwork.
If this dies, which it's going to with this trade here, then I have to make something of this play. At least they do get the boost, although they do have the skeleton still, and plenty of Evo here to deal with it. So this Evo trade is not going to be great. Do get the extra health and the boost, but ugh. Doesn't feel good. Doesn't feel like a good trade here. Clearly a better trade than what I thought, but I can now summon the Skeletal Commander and get boosts on both. What I've been kind of waiting for here. Because he does boost quite nicely with Necromancy. Now it's basically playing a game of, can you out my cards before I can out theirs? But if they can't out me here, they just take massive damage. Although I've got to be careful about, of course, Vengeance activation, but that shouldn't be too bad. I've got the Fluffy Angel, so I have got the heal if I want it. I really don't want to activate until I'm 16 or less, ideally. It's got both Fanfare and Last Word, and I don't want to miss out on that 2 health. That could be kind of crucial. We're getting to a point now where the cards in my hand are just not that crazy. This is going to be really nice. Rush, Bane, and Reanimate. But it's not doing much else. Yeah, now this is the turn where I play the Grim. Unfortunately, they get to trade with both of us, so I'm going to just have to kind of accept that, I guess. Can I get rid of this without losing this? I just don't think I can. Actually, depends. It depends. Okay. That's not actually the worst. It's still a bad trade that I have to make here, but it's definitely not the worst possible trade. This gets free Evo. So it's just another thing they gotta deal with. That's completely fine. Do something with this. But Necro as well, so that's okay. We'll have that triggerable next turn. Not that we want to use it when they've got 21 health, really, but at least we have something. For at least 7 Machina cards. Been destroyed this match. We're not getting this off easily. It's basically just a summon 2/1s. Then I've got the Abysmal Wrath? Wraith? The words? Yeah. That at least gets us some storm damage, but probably not enough, honestly, because we've got to deal with these now. How do I deal with these? The most effective way possible without wasting too many reasons. Without losing out on damage. I'm gonna Ghost, Reanimate 4. That doesn't seem the worst. Yeah, screw it. Let's see what we get. Reanimate 4, we got a few options, I think. Good. I want to kill that without losing too much here. We may as well, now we're at 16, we're going to actually boost. And we'll use our last Evo. Why not? They're already out of Evos. They got 2 cards in hand, and we have a fairly well-developed board. With a fairly well-developed board, we should be fine, I think. Right? You know? Like, it should be fine. It shouldn't be a problem. If it becomes a problem,
Right away.
then I'll sit and cry. That's a pretty good card, honestly. Still don't think it does quite enough for them though, right? As long as we maintain our 6, we win. If they can't ward us. Okay, no we don't, because they heal. Fuck, I forgot about that. I forgot this was Clash Recover. Fuck. Okay, okay. Do we still win? That's Burial, right? Which is fine. That'll get us 4, 10. Yeah, that's still game because this boosts everything, right? Yeah. Cool. Still game.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Still the answer.
I'm coming for you. Detestable.
As I say, as long as I don't mess up and accidentally clash with this, I'm good. We achieved lethal.
Feels like I could go another round.
Although my luck is never great, so I'll probably win game 1 and then misplay heavily game 2, 3, 4, and 5. So it's probably the way to go. And I need to win what, at least 4 to take a gold card from the rewards here, and then 5 to take a legendary. A legendary would be alright. I'm not a big fan of getting a legendary for Shadow personally because I don't really care. But I will take it. I will take a legendary from Shadow. If it's basically free, like an entry cost, which I'm getting 6 packs for the cost of 4 tickets at the moment. I have like, by the way, I had like 60 tickets. I've got like 56 left or some shit. So we've got plenty of packs worth of tickets. And I just need some cards so I can build something. I'm very close to finishing Rune Deck for rotation. I've got some good unlimited options, but then still not optimized because obviously I'm behind on a lot of sets, but otherwise, not so bad. Stream looks like it's holding up alright, which is good. I was a little concerned with all the settings changes I've done, but I've tried to get my audio down to where I'm happy with it so it doesn't pick up too much ambient audio.
Hello.
And hello to you too, madam. If you have ally followers, I played Stroke 1 and 2. Necromancy 2, draw a card, yeah, normal stuff, enhance 5, summon 3 ghosts. I actually really like this. Give you the other following effect, the entertainer. This is what I need to hold on to then, obviously. I wanted to use these to my advantage, but I think I'm just going to play this one.
Comes around.
It's a solid 2-drop that I could hopefully take advantage of. Next turn I've got Grudge Teller, which is just straight up 2 damage to the face, so... Nice, amulets, that's what we want to see, slow and steady. Although some of the Haven amulets now are actually pretty nutty, so... 30 turn, if you have more evolution points than your opponent, recover 2. Last turn, draw 2 cards, so it's Pot of Greed with a healing effect. Alright, so we're going to deal 4. That's up to deal another 5 next turn if they can't out something. Which with no Evo points becomes a little bit more difficult to out things easily. Problem is they're going to have more Evo points straight away and they're just going to heal, aren't they? Start of your turn, yeah, alright, because they end, I end, that I think that activates first, then it counts down maybe? If it does, then that's going to be the case, and it's unfortunate. I don't like this, scares me, mildly. Can evolve for the cost of 0. I'm tempted to just play this. Even if I can't evo it, I can't remember if evo effects, like for 0, require you to be able to evo or not. I completely forget whether that was the case or not. If it is, then meh. Otherwise, nothing else here really excites me to play anyway, so I'd just be wasting my turn. Yeah, so you can't do it until the next turn. Alright, that's fine.
Aren't you popular?
So we'll trade into that, and then we'll hit for 2, because they're probably going to heal for 2 anyway, if I'm right.
I'll protect you with everything
Yep.
I've got.
And we've established a board with a pretty decent setup for Enhance 5. I'm pretty sure this also activates at the end of a turn randomly every turn, right? Same effect will not activate twice, so you get every effect once. So I get a Lurching Corpse, a Arcane Personnel Carrier, draw a card again in Shadow, deal 2 damage to enemy leader, restore 2 to my leader. I get every single one of those effects at least once. Well, I get them once. Big card fight. Long time no see. Although we sort of settled briefly in Runeterra, I think once, but found myself pretty bored and had nothing better to do these days, and thought, why not? It's been a year and a half. Why not try Shadowverse again? Alright. That's some damage. Cool. We lose our ghosts. Meh. Not the end of the world. We got 2-2-4-4. They've got this thing which I'm a little afraid of, honestly. Last we do for damage to an enemy, restore 1 year daily to defense. That's okay, that's instant proc. Wow, that's kind of mean. Yeah, so that's just a double out with this. Wow, okay. That's some luck. So, it's okay. It's okay. I'm a fair bit behind, obviously, because I haven't played in a year and a half, which meant, obviously, I'm like a full rotation set array, which is like 4 sets. Yeah. What am I actually going to do about this now? Reduce damage taken by 1. Isn't still gonna die to a trade here. Don't really want to have to use Skeleton Command. I don't want to use the Ghosts either, really, but I am leaning towards Ghosts at the moment. Ghosts and just summon Dungeon Minotaur. Pass after I kill this. Plus we get the end of turn effect, so it's not the end of the world. Because we retain that effect until forever, I think. Until we've at least gone through every single one of those. Cool, we got the Arcane Personnel. The new Runeterra expansion. Yeah, I was tempted. I was tempted to play the new Runeterra expansion. I don't know. I really enjoyed that game. I do. I just don't know if that's what I want to continue doing at the moment. Pretty directionless on what I actually want to do at the moment. And trying to find time to do something and actually want to do something is pain. I lack a lot of motivation. So I'm trying to motivate myself to do something. And I thought, why not try at least coming back to this for a bit. Open 6 are we doing. So the decks are going to be pretty janky. Alright, we'll give it that. Don't really want to full send this, but I think I'm gonna. Honestly. Kinda wish the boost could have went here, but obviously it doesn't. Which is quite obvious. I can take out the 3-5. I'll take half the attack. We'll get the Lurching Corpse. I think we've still got one thing left, right? Can't remember which one we got at the start. I don't know if we got the deal 2 damage or the draw 1 Grandest Shadow, but we should have one effect left. This ward should hopefully be at least inconvenient. I'm hoping they don't have a lot more options, like, considering this is open 6, you know, I'm hoping they just don't have a lot, but if they do, we could be in a bit of trouble. The only real advantage is that I've got, like, pseudo removal in the transform effect, so at least that limits how much I'm terrified of things. I've also still got this, which I'm actually very tempted just to play next turn now. How can I do this the best? That kills this, leaves it on 3, makes it a pretty perfect target. I can't play both. It just depends. I want to play everything and I can't. Lurching Corpse with that. Then I've got to out this somehow. I can do both. Transform things into skeletons. Pop one of the skeletons. Draw 2 cards. After hitting for 1. Yeah, I think that's what I'll go with for now.
Bones of white.
We'll hit for 1, we'll pop the Lurching, we'll gain 2 cards, and we'll out one of the skeletons. Which just creates a fair 1-for-1 trade. Yeah. I just wanted to, like, I wasn't sure whether going with just partying and doing something else I barely used any of these cards before, honestly. Like, having not played for a long time.
Submit your request as Gawali.
How many ain't crossing grave? I don't think so. I forgot if there was an option to check grave in here anymore. I don't think there is. I think, is it over here? Oh no, it is. Played cards, destroyed followers. Here you go. No.
Yeah.
We've barely played anything outside of 2s and 3s. Sounds about right. It's definitely better to hold until I use this, I think, then. Fanfare, summon a ghost, and reanimate. Also got that now. Deal 2 damage to an enemy. Another parting. It's very tempting. I just need a follow-up to the parting. Do I then just go with the removal / heal? Not really effective, I guess. Put around follow with last word that costs 2 play ones or less from your deck into play. Last word, restore 1. That's not bad, honestly, if I just play that and that together. Get the unlimited Evo. Yeah. That would be nice if I did. Summon to assembly droids. We'll parting it and then we'll play the one cost here, I think.
Welcome back to the land of the living. Did I want gold again?
Alright, summon a blade. That's alright. That at least will give us rush if I want to use that next turn. Playing a lot of just trying to out their stuff now, and I don't like being in that position. It's a rough way to be. And yeah, I wanted to out stuff. It was a matter of how much do I keep outing.
In the light.
That's just restore. That's just restore.
The emptiness.
Little panda, here we go. What do I have to do with this to kill it? Alright, deal 3 damage on strike. That's okay.
Possibilities are infinite.
Everyone needs an afterlife plan.
I can now out both of these, not very effectively, I guess. I don't think so. I've got enough to play all of this, right? Yeah. Cool. This will recover 4.
Nothing yet.
And we get the Evo, so now I can actually trade into this really easily.
How's
That was a very nice draw. This will give me the Ghost and the Resummon.
detestable?
And I will just smack 2 droids to the board, because why not? Limited Evo, effective 6. Okay. That's pretty damn good. Which one's that up here? I can just check played cards, right? I don't know which one it is. Yeah. The Radiance, we've got Kind Scoop. Oh, new card. If they have that, yeah, then I'm kind of fucked, right?
Those who propagate war will be pierced by my spear.
Oh, wow. Okay, okay. Do it. What can this not be killed by? Exercise fall takes damage, so it's just a single damage reduction. That's not actually the worst. That's actually kind of devastating, though. Wow. Okay. That's gonna be rough in this mode. Not impossible, just difficult. So this can't be attacked, right? Enemy effect, sorry. Yeah, I'll go Grim Descender. Should have attacked first instead of being an idiot, but, you know, misplay. Last word will just recover 1.
Afterlife services at reasonable rates.
It always.
Effects aren't gonna matter. Could have done that better. Anyway.
Shutting down.
That fuck up's probably gonna cost me the game, honestly. Alright, it's only open 6. Like I said, I don't care that much if I win or lose. It's not that relevant to me. Mostly interested in opening the packs, getting what I need from them. Anything extra is just kind of nice. Like, it'd be great to get a gold or a legendary card, but nah, I'm not that fussed. Give all enemy followers failing 10 to 1 damage to your leader. Ugh. Okay. With an evo on that as well, they can even deal double. That's a bit rough.
Let us conclude.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm taking, what, 2 damage per turn?
What crime should you be guilty of? I do believe
The end of your turn, yes. It's the end of my turn, right? Give all other allied followers... Oh, that's allied, right? Enemy. So, give all other allied... Yeah, I'm just screwed, right? Wow. That's a lot of damage. Ward with a mummy is not doing me much good. And I don't have a chance to do anything else other than... Evo. I need Evo, and I don't have one. It's fine. Well, death it is. I choose death.
You've lost your life.
I choose
Lost
death.
your nobility.
Any day of the week. Give me death. Alright, well, that I am.
you played rough.
I honestly don't think the misplay made a big enough difference to matter. After all, they did just refill the board immediately the next turn anyway, so they would have had, what, one less Holy Tiger, which, honestly, with the damage they had, I don't think mattered. Not to say I shouldn't misplay, but I don't think it made a difference in the overall grand scheme of things. Alright, what do we got next? Ooh, blood. Blood versus, nice. Okay.
Let me take you to the underworld.
Open 6 was pretty average, so I don't think we're going to be doing too crazy well. Really like that. Really like the free Evo card. Especially since once I've got him out, you can bring him back with the reanimates because he's 4. So I can go Bound Cursebringer into Grudge Teller. I'm not getting the draw effect, but developing the board is more important.
My wings and heart
Especially
cry
against
for
this.
blood.
Yeah, that sucks. I didn't want to have to do that, but I'm going to have to trade into that now. Yeah. I can do that, though, as well.
Hate
Not
me
that I think it's
all you
worth.
like.
Alright, well, completely dragged that the wrong direction. It was meant to go here. Well, what do I do now? I think I just completely changed what I was going to do. And say screw it.
Did I want gold again?
I was going to play Grudge Teller, but we'll just play the gold guy instead. I'm not even worried about the Evo, honestly, at this point.
Everyone needs an afterlife plan.
Because that kind of just screwed me over really bad. We'll get that. That'll give us a boost on whatever we play next. Which I'm tempted to go with Grudge Teller still.
You look kinda haunted. No, literally.
Force them to basically Evo trade me, I think. I don't have that much faith in this, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Each job with care.
Can I haunt you too?
You have at least 20 cards with different names in your deck. Destroy all enemy followers with a cost of 3 or less instead. Okay. Yep. That'll do it.
All I need's an opening. You're toast.
Playtime starts.
Would have liked to have kept the board for when I played this guy, but you know.
Helping of this, and it's 99 for you. I let my guard down.
Got this next too if we want, which is okay. I don't have to pay Parting of Flesh. Thing is, I won my first game pretty easily. The last game, yeah, I misplayed a little bit, but it was just a rough match in general. This time, it's just really, like, we're just going back and forwards over and over again. I'm just gonna summon this then.
Getting out of here, mummy.
I'm not going for Angel of Gospel here yet. Not yet. I'll hold that. I've still got heaps of health left.
Come, show me the limits of your will. Witness the power. Lose yourself in this final dance.
I really want to use this. I'll be honest, I really do. I want to use this so bad. I just don't have a use for it yet. Oh, really? I actually got this card in one of my packs, the Urias. Not in this, like, open 6, but in a pack I opened yesterday. Yeah, Urias seems quite good. Put a Horrible Knight into your hand. Horrible Knight is the one that allows you to do a bunch of shit, right? Yeah. Okay. A lot of trading going on, though. He's the savior of blood. Nice. I would actually like to build a deck around him, then, I reckon. If he's good and meta-relevant, for sure. The moment I've got a meta rune deck that I'm working through, but that only is missing 1 legendary that I need 3 of, and it's a pain in the ass. I could probably play it at 2, honestly, but... I'm gonna play this. Yeah, it's way too much resources. Yeah, like this is insane. The fact that these are permanent effects and not single-use effects is actually kind of maddening. Considering your ice is what, like 3 costs, and you don't need much to do stuff with it. What do these do? Where are the last word? Last word +3 to a random ally? Ugh, that's a bit rough. Do I just want to kill him off? Use parting, kill him off? If I do, I gotta play Fluffy Angel because I have no other decent play here than maybe going for the Noble Phantom. But I don't want to use that until I got the Evo chance, so I think we just... Parting 2 of them so they can't boost as much. Kill 1. That'll boost 1. Then we go Fluffy Angel. It wasn't the greatest play, but I think it's better than letting them just keep boosting those things. I don't really want to... like, saving the parting would be nice, but I don't have a way to get over those big things when they get that much health. Even with 1 attack. If I can't get past them, I can't take out these big things that were going to be dropped. Because this deck doesn't have much other removal other than parting, so I would have had to convert them in with parting anyway. And then I would still have to deal with the ward. We won't have more evolution sources than our opponent until they're at 0, so that makes an absolute pain in my ass. This will never basically activate in this deck. That restores 2, which is fine, but we really need a boost. Really hating this setup.
Accept your fate.
Deal 5 to an enemy follower. Just kill this then. I think so. I'm just gonna sacrifice that, honestly. There's no way in this deck to actually trigger it at full ability, and then I'll just take out. Oh, I should take this one out. Meh. At this point, I don't think that's relevant. The problem would be if I parting those, I would then have to still worry about everything else, because they're gonna buff each, and I can only take out 1. So I have to parting 1 of the ones that got the buff, and then that's still gonna buff something else when I kill the other one with ward, because I won't be able to get round it to kill the other one, so I'd still have another skeleton with buff. That's without them having other cards yet. That's what I was worried about with it.
When will this cruelty end?
This deck has basically 0 removal. I really wish they would just fucking evolve, honestly. Okay. Thinking of just reanimating. Yeah, we're at 10, which basically makes this kind of irrelevant now, so it doesn't matter, but kind of sucks. Let's see what we can do with this. That's a buff. Actually, I really like to draw cards. I have a way to have something die here. Play both of these.
Detestable.
Do again. Alright, so that's gotta die first.
The mortal
Anyone call for a super sleuth?
Was a mystery.
Detestable.
Gonna spread out my damage then.
The mortal thing.
Like you said though, they've got these Urias effects still, which is pain. They have another one, we are kind of in trouble, honestly. The odds of them having another one should be low because it's open 6, but if they do, then we're in big trouble because that's going to be really hard to deal with. Very hard to deal with. And that's bloody huge, okay. Oh, it's also healing. Okay, yeah, that's actually terrifying. And it can attack twice. Wow, that's crazy once it gets those buffs. At least it dies to the ghost summon, which I now get. Play that first. Why not?
Nothing yet.
You've lost your life.
A little bit of healing.
Change.
How do I actually want to do this? I want to kill the ghost with this so I can draw more cards because we're running out of cards in my hand.
Ladies and gentle ghosts, follow me.
Not optimal, but it's okay. And 7, so okay. I don't have any reason to not play this.
We'll live happily ever after.
Summon 2 ghosts. That's actually okay if I trade this. And then I just Evo over stuff. Or I hold on to it and I use it for its bane. May actually hold on to that. We will wipe these out differently. And then I'll probably just go for damage.
So there never was a mystery?
And I may just play this. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Seek what is not there.
Smash him to pieces.
I'm gonna put us behind on the Evo train so I can kill that, go face, force them to hopefully trade if they don't have another card play, but we're also pretty weak on stats, so they could wipe us out with some kind of board clear, but... Ah, yep. Alright, yeah, okay. That doesn't trigger at least because they aren't at 20 or above, so they're not killing my entire board. Oh, that would have been absolutely devastating. Wow. I'm so glad that was the case.
Let us talk the night away.
This is still rough though, because like they've got a pretty decent state here. And they have a lot of cards in their hand to do things with. We dragged it out this far though, so I mean... It's reasonably okay, considering how they started with Urias in their opening. This sucks. I gotta kill this. Literally no matter what. And I lose something no matter which way I do it.
A worthy performer.
I also didn't mean to play that, but I think that's still right because I haven't got anything else to play, so why not? I think I really want to trade that. Hit face. Maybe hold this. Or I could just go all in on damage. With ghosts, we get 2, right? Is it enough? I don't think it's enough, right? Nah, we're going to be too short. We're 2 damage off lethal. Even with enough play points, I don't think... Yeah, because that's 8. I wouldn't have been able to play everything. I'm actually tempted just to leave this guy up.
Going around everywhere.
Oh no, first... Give +1 to this first follower, deal next. That's fine. I'm actually going to pass it on this. If they can't ward, and they can't kill me, then I just win.
I am most grateful.
Let's see if they've got it. No. Drain, that also keeps them out of lethal range. Double drain, yeah.
Feel my fury. Ow. This rage empowers me. Ow.
Just master. It doesn't tell you outside of that.
Yeah, I know this. Of course I do. Wow, no way.
1 I can clear the board and heal. I can't even heal, actually. I can just clear the board. That's literally all I can do.
I'm coming.
Yeah.
For detestable. But my will abides.
I let my guard down.
I was just short on lethal, unfortunately.
Sucks to be you,
Ugh.
Sucks to be you, Reapers.
I needed just a little more damage or play points to do.
You play rough.
Put me in such a bad spot. When did I quit? A year and a half ago? Fuck, what expansion was that? I can check my YouTube actually, because it'll be whatever playlist was the last playlist I created. I want to view all my playlists. People. No, that's just that. Oh, here we go. What was use? I don't know what UC was, and now I'm playing a video by accident. There we go. Let's see. Give me a minute. Biggest way to check, honestly. I have 87 in that, 100 in that. Yeah, so it'd be like World Uprooted, probably closer to Ultimate Coliseum. It would be just when World Unrooted come out nearly that I kind of stopped playing. I have, yeah, because I have 0 in Fortune's Hand, 1 pack in Storm, 0 in Eternal, and I've been buying these couple of packs. We can. I'll finish out this Open 6 first. Unfortunately, I've only got a viable dex for Unlimited, but outside of that, sure. Is yours just play a private match or win a private match? I can't remember if there were different ones for that. Just so I know in advance. I have a lot of unlimited decks, to be fair. Like, not a lot that are super viable because I'm missing a lot of cards, but a lot of the older stuff still plays okay. I have a mildly updated spell boost rune that I was messing with that isn't that great, but my Haven deck actually still does really well. Elena Haven healing. It's still not optimized because I'm missing a lot of new cards, but just generic unlimited does okay. I don't know if I have many other meme. I don't know if I have any meme decks left in there. I think I've got a Highlander version of it. I've got a only legendaries deck that's just 40 legendary cards, I think. Which would be much more viable now because we have way more legendaries. But like back then, it was very hard to get 40 legendaries for one class once you included neutral and normal. I hate this.
You've lost your life.
She's turn 5. Yeah, you can pull it off insanely fast sometimes. Especially with some of the new cards. Some of the new cards make absolutely insane, like, spell boosting. Do I just go for Fluffy even if it's not an advantage here? I don't like my odds because Sword is definitely not my favorite matchup. Like, anytime I end up playing against Sword, it always feels rough. No matter what I'm playing. Whether it's a normal mode, this mode, ugh. I believe Sword is one of the top meta decks at the moment for rotation, actually. Sword, Shadow, and Rune after mini expansion has really risen up. What I looked at?
For victory!
Not always. Not back when I played. It wasn't always meta. That's for sure. It had quite a big dip for a while. Yeah, for the last 5 expansions, for sure. I could definitely see that being the case with what they got in the last 5 expansions. Look, I've been through the card list to see what I was looking at, because I was tempted to build Shadow. But yeah, they definitely had a dip off for a while. Mid-range always did okay, but it's just, it really dropped off at one point. I'm just going to attack into this, I think. We got Celestial Omega, which, honestly, I don't know. Counter 2 fanfare, give the following effect to the end of your opponent's turn, reduce damage. Yeah, screw it. I'm not really sure what else to do. Yeah. I also, when I messed with one of my blood decks, I was just playing, it used to be a burn blood deck, right? So it's just focused mainly around Urias. Back before Urias, I realized now it's been nerfed to absolute god. I feel. I was sure one of the Uriases, either the legendary or normal one, it used to proc on your, like, when you summon things. I swear it used to. I could be imagining it because it's been a year and a half and it's been a while. Fuck this, by the way, honestly. Oh, sweet, I got Ward.
Playtime starts now.
Have more shadow than card. Yeah. I wanted to build anything, right? Anything that I could think of. It's vials, right? Vials? Yeah, vials. I didn't have many vials. That was kind of sad. Very limited in what I could get card pack wise. And over the last few days I managed to scrape together enough stuff to build the basic of the rune deck. I'm really only missing what I'm worried about, which is the big guy format that I wanted to make the deck more enjoyable for me, I guess. What am I going to play? That gives me +4. That gives me everything. This gives me the ghost thing, and with Evo at the end of turn, I can activate all their effects. I think I'll go that way this time. The ghosts allow me to out all this, especially once I Evo. So let's kill this. If they can have a goblet, I don't give a crap. Kill these two, then we'll hit their face for 1. Also got this now, which is nice. Give the enemy leader the following effect until the end of your opponent's turn. Can't place spells or amulets. Last word, reanimate 2. I actually quite like this card. Actually don't mind it. See why it's okay. Or quite good, actually. We've got reanimate 4 on that. You hate it? I can see why it's good. A rune man, yeah. No, to be honest, same. Bro, I'll show you in a minute, but like, I think Rune, Haven, and Blood are my 3 highest played classes, like hero people. Oh, I forgot they're fucking called classes. Yeah, they're classes. This is how long it's fucking been, man. It's been a while. I can go +4 on that. That'll give me another 5 to work with. And it'll allow me to take out most of this, honestly. I don't really want to reanimate with this yet, and I don't feel like playing this one yet either. Could play that, but it doesn't seem like I'd benefit as much as I want. So we will do something. Kill that for sure. Kill the drain, not that it matters. We will deal damage and hope they can't kill me? Or do we reanimate 2 and hope for something good? What have I got in the reanimate 2 section? Destroy followers? Yeah. Nothing viable. That's reanimate 3, Fluffy Angel. I wish it was reanimate 3. Fuck, that'd be insane. Alright, well, I'll just pass that. I mean, I believe Isabel or whatever, right, for the mini expansion or whatever it was, is absolutely broken, and I'm dead, because that's lethal. Yep. Yeah, the problem though is the Lurching Corpse was played off my ability. I couldn't reanimate it to get it out, and then use it anyway. I had no way to kill it either way, so that was only gonna brought off on my other ability. What was it? The legendary I played earlier. Yeah, so I wouldn't have been able to get an out to that. And then obviously the Alistair just kind of wrecks you, so... fuck it, one left. Whether I win or lose, it's kind of irrelevant now. I have no luck playing this or Take Two, I'll be honest with you. I've been terrible at the Take Two mode, and Open 6 was only released not long before I finished playing. I think it was within the expansion, one of the last expansions I played,
To you, serenity.
when Open 6 was introduced. No one play Open 6 Gather. Yeah, that's true. I definitely feel that. I'm currently only doing it because I can be bothered with, because it gets me packs quickly. If I learnt to play Take Two again, like, that would be alright. Yeah, and that's what you need. I think is it 3 to break even or 4 to break even on cost to enter? It's alright if you got tickets because that basically makes it free, but if you're entering with the coins, I believe it's 3 to 4 wins, right? Breaks you even.
Really get lost in.
None of this feels good.
You look kinda haunted. No, literally.
Still 2 damage. Get that in there. Should be fine. 2 matches, that's worth. Yeah. Is it, I thought it was 3 though to breaking even on your entry cost. Because that's what's more important, of course. The rupee cost. I can't remember. 2 isn't bad to make it worth it. Honestly. Yeah, 3 is more reward, okay. Because you want to be able to, if you're going to play obviously Take Two, you want to go unlimited on it. You want to be able to just play Take Two basically infinitely.
Hostile unit confirmed.
How do I deal with this in the best way possible? There really is not a good way outside of wasting my spice shot. And I can at least kill both of these. I don't have to worry about this. Actually, is that effect damage? No, it's just reduced. That's fine.
Damage heavy.
I didn't use it correctly. True. Just felt bad using it against that. At least I didn't get full value out of it. That's okay. Turn 5's a little awkward because most of these are kind of more viable. Like, these are all obviously turn 6s for more viability. This is kind of useless without having an Evo on board. Doesn't really do anything. And the Skull Commander isn't really worth it until 7, where it actually has some good use. If I'm forced to use Skull Commander, I will, honestly, but... Okay. At least they're not warded. That's kind of alright. Do I go Skull and just Evo it? Would have liked a 3. At least then I could have used this. Summon Ghosts. Do I just play the Angel here and just say fuck it?
Where could my lord be?
I'm gonna get 1 effect, and I got the worst one. 1 of 3 hit the worst effect. Alright, well...
Oops. The mortal thing.
I didn't want to... The Skull just didn't seem like it would do enough on its own. The Rush wasn't going to get me anywhere, since it's only a... What's it called? It's like a 1-4, right? And Strike, I didn't have Necromancy up, so it's not doing anything. And I, Evoing the other one, I guess, for the Skull... Evoing the Skull Commander, yeah. I was actually hoping I'd hit Ward. Even the draw would have been fine. The other bonus is, if this dies, like it just did, I can bring it back. Basically immediately. And summon a ghost, which honestly is not that good, but you know, I can do that. What's this thing do on death? Last word somewhere? Yeah, last word, draw a card. Okay, that's actually kinda okay. Fuck it. I'll be honest.
For you.
I'm just gonna go YOLO it. Yeah, I don't want to waste the Evo on the thing he summoned though. Because it already has Rush. Doesn't it? Yeah, because it gives it Rush. I don't want to waste the Evo on it.
Fresh mana melons and potion fruit.
Because it wouldn't be the strongest Evo either. It'd be what, 3/6, right? I wouldn't even get Necromancy trigger. Goblin Trade!
This'll be
over quick.
That's alright. I should be able to take this out now pretty well with these. Now that we're going to get this at full value. That should be right. Ah. I can use it to kill off this. I don't even need to kill this off. I can just hit face.
I can't move.
I'll probably Evo trade. One way or the other, if they don't have something else. Let's die. Oh, I forgot about the Thread Puppet's effect that removes all of its effects. It's fine, it's a puppet.
All of you.
I kind of hope I get screwed by the puppet. Also, fuck this card. The one that just summons shit like this and like deals damage.
This is our little
Which one is it? It's this thing, right? Screw this. We get the Grim. That's going to reanimate 8 and 4. I think we don't have great value on that. We get a Lonesome Necromancer and one of these two. Probably most likely Angel of Gospel, given there's 2. I can do that, and I can set up my draw engine. Also has Russian Bane, which does kill this. Okay.
Heroes and fools, heed my call.
Scarier than the dead.
Rise to greater heights.
They don't need to be good, they just need to be bodies. Ugh. Because there are no good reanimate targets in the stack, honestly. I don't think there's any. The new Mordecai card? Yeah, that's what we need. That's what would have been good. I just don't think there is actually any good reanimate target in this deck. I think some of the best reanimate targets are like the Lonesome Necromancer. Also, I guess I don't know. Actually, I don't think Band Connoisseur is any good either, because you don't get fanfare.
This is our little secret.
Also, what the fuck? Oh my god. Death it is for me. I can trade. I can play that. I could also play this. Either one. Probably just throw this onto the board for shits, because at least then I'll have something on the board.
A live person?
I believe that's got ward, right? Ignore, sorry. This thing has ward, which is a 3/3, so it dies to any of these anyway. But Evo kills off this no matter what. So kill that it is.
We're getting out of here, mummy.
White it is.
You've lost your life, not your nobility.
Yeah, they well and truly outvalue me here, for sure. I'm just gonna have to make them, like, use this value here, hopefully. I'm really hoping they don't just have another insane-ass pull card up here. And also, to be fair, I am using almost every card that I got. I cut, like, 3 copies of one useless card and, like, 3 or 4 copies of another useless card and shit to get down to 40. It was just, I dumped absolute garbage cards and was stuck with what I have now at 40.
Got some!
Oh, my beloved Nava.
Yeah, I'm kind of just dead. For sure. If they could remove my ward, I'd die. Pretty much anything, honestly. Even without the boost, it would have been nearly lethal on its own, wouldn't it? Not quite, but very close. Well, rewards time. 1 win. Open 6. Give me coins. Lucky I didn't pay to enter this. It gives me 100 as well, which is alright. Gonna do this. Let's see. I want to see my most used class for a sec. Yeah, exactly. I get to keep the cards outside of the Phantom Pack cards, of course. Yeah, so over 1,000 wins with Rune, 1,000 with Haven, nearly 1,400 with Blood. Blood was by far one of the classes I played the most, especially, like, I was very partial to aggro Blood. Then I detest playing Forest. I just don't enjoy that. No matter what Forest deck I've pretty much ever played, I never enjoyed it. I don't know if that would change now. I don't know if there's any Forest decks that would actually pique my interest, but definitely true then. And Portal, of course, was added much later. Well, not much later, but later than when I first started playing, so... There's only one forest deck I like, and it was janky as fuck, to be honest. 500 on Dragon, just because I didn't play Dragon a lot either. And then Shadow's kind of meh in the middle, same as Sword. Alright, let's do this then. I forgot how we set this shit up because it's been a while. I think it's just private. Create. We'll create a regular. Change it to unlimited. That's fine. And the code will be here. Pretty easy. Do I want to play Toxic deck? Do I want to play non-Toxic deck? Play that one. Play the Haven deck. Alright, let's see. Let's see how toxic this deck can be. Although I call it it's not super toxic, it's just kind of stally as fuck. Typically, if it works. If I draw absolutely terribly, then this deck will go nowhere, but... I want to see what this forest deck does. Is it gonna be Cat Forest? At least you got a good leader. Also, that sleeve's dope. I like that. That's great. I haven't really customized my sleeves in a while. Okay, let's play this out. Let's see. Deck doesn't turn one play. It's like only one turn one play. My entire deck. Not worth it to play. This is also, this deck that I'm playing has had 0 changes since I played last. It was doing alright. Yeah, that's fine.
Fifth the landing.
I actually kind of like seeing the removal. Trouble is be turned, I think.
Adventure's what I live for. Hey, let's play.
That's fair. I'm gonna struggle if this is Rush because I've drawn pretty pathetically. Grab a card. Oh my god, that could not have been worse. Okay.
Into the world of the mind.
Do not seek what is not there.
I started off with a pretty average hand and have now devolved into a very bad hand.
Awaken, for the end is near.
Fifth the landing.
How does that work? See, because it lets you attack into my thing, even though Realm of Repose is up. Where I had a follower that had not attacked this turn, and then Realm of Repose doesn't protect it from being attacked for some reason, and I don't get why it does that now. And I can't work it out off the top of my head on why it functions like that now, compared to what it used to function like.
All be blessed. The moonlight.
Because it used to be that as long as you didn't attack, then it wasn't a problem.
As the cutting edge.
Oh, that's right, 'cause it's only Haven and the Machinas are neutral. That's why. That's what I was missing. That's what it is. I worked it out. It's fine.
Fifth the landing.
Search.
This is actually a pretty aggressive thing deck.
Search.
What's this do? When this guy's returned to your hand, draw a card. Also draw a card. Okay. I have a couple of options here, and I just don't like any of them.
Let the gems light your way to success.
not super optimal, but it'll do.
It's making me wild. Shine ever enough battles.
Deck also does play better going second than going first. But considering it's had no updates, still does okay. Just wish I had some more of my low cost cards. I hit like all top end in my first like 6 or 7 cards.
I got this.
See where this trade goes. Increase it by 3.
Zing! A crack-a-boom! How's that sound?
Forest allows you to have so many more resources than you used to. Like, that's actually kind of broken, honestly.
That hurts! I leave the adventure into you.
Alright. I'll start fresh on board then, at least.
It might be dry, but it's home.
Am I going to see the Roach Loop? I actually got Roach Looped earlier today. That was kind of a toxic move when I got Roach Looped out. These don't stack.
Welcome to the Holy Gun Show! Hope is out there. I knew it.
Into the world of the mind.
Head toward hope!
Alright, we'll see. If I get Roach Looped, I get Roach Looped, I guess.
For the town's prosperity.
Oh, that's what that does. Okay.
Zing! A crack-a-boom!
For
How's
the
that
town's
sound?
prosperity. It might be dry.
It's actually way stronger than I thought it was, honestly. Wow. Actually in kind of a bad position now.
For the town's
Keep working,
prosperity.
Raiders, you
prosperity.
there?
Why did that trigger? Oh, because you got 2 now. That's why it triggered. Yeah. Yeah. Kind of screwed by this position now. Wipes out nearly the entire board.
Oh yeah, here's where I shine. Arrow off!
Ah. Slightly misplayed that, honestly. Whoops. Should have boosted this, done that first.
Arrow off!
So it was more boosted.
Arrow off!
My throat's bone dry.
If I didn't misplay that, I would have been in I would have had an extra boost on this. It would have been a 7-8.
Be your own master.
Wow, okay. That's actually kind of nutty. What the fuck is... What the hell was that card? Is that part of this effect? Treacherous Reversal. Remove all effects from all followers except change to attack effect. Where did that come from? Was that off something else here? Wolf Hangman. Put a Treacherous Reversal in your hand and banish this follower. You can, Unfair Enhance 7. Perfect. Wow, okay. That's pretty nice, honestly. Let's see what I'm actually going to do about this now.
The body is but a relic.
Wow, it's to do that as well. It gives you 4 cards in hand in the start of the next turn with that. Wow. Into your opponent's turn next turn. Put a copy of each card in your opponent's hand into your hand. Oh my god! That's actually a really insane card.
Peace in the hearts of all. May you all be blessed. Let the gems light your way to success.
Wow. Alright. Let's see what I can do with the rest of this then.
message.
Let the gems light your way to success. Geez, stay still.
Holy
Lame.
blow!
Behold refinement!
How could you?
Holy
Lame.
blow!
At least it means I roughly know what you have in your hand from what you got off me. Fucking Decree.
Worried like that?
Top decking Decree of all cards. Wow, that's some bloody luck, mate.
Welcome to the Holy Gun Show.
This is really rough now because I don't think I've got anything else
All
left.
be blessed. May you all be blessed.
That's actually crazy. I swear, if you top deck some other like absolute nutty card, that's gonna be absolutely insane. There's some nice cards in the deck. It's just, yeah, if you hit them, wow.
This is the cutting edge.
Alright, so there was a target left there for that. Cool.
Welcome to the Holy Gun Show.
That's gonna be kind of nice, isn't it? Pass. Okay. Okay.
Which hands are the praying hands?
This is kind of good for me then.
I'll do what I can. Catch these hands, sinner. My hands are tied.
Oh, so I lost, huh?
Fifth the landing.
How many cards left in your deck?
Let
Not
the
many,
gems
right?
light your way to success.
5. Okay.
May you all be blessed.
This isn't too bad.
I'll do what I can. How could you? Salvation is there. I'll do what I can.
Lame.
Ow. Head toward hope.
Okay. As long as it's not a bloody, like, another Decree or something, I should be right. Yeah, that should be game then. Cool.
Catch these hands, sinner. I'll do what I can.
This sucks.
Good game. I have never seen the treacherous card. That's actually kind of nuts. It wipes out your deck, wipes out the entire board, replaces it with my cards, and then puts my hand in your hand. Wow. It's actually kind of crazy. Plus the fact that you'd almost killed me before that. Predator plus Wolfward? Damn. Damn. Yeah, we can go another one. What else have I got here that I can mess with, honestly? I don't know about that. I don't know. We might actually just take blood. We'll see. Oh dear. I just can't believe you top decked the Decree. Best form of control is aggro? Yeah, you're right. You're not wrong. I agree. Let's go aggro all the way. But yeah, I can't believe that Decree.
I hope you're ready to escort.
I didn't have it in my hand. I didn't have it in my hand, though. Otherwise, I would have played it, right? Did I have it? I didn't have it then, did I? No. Because you wiped the board after I had already played Decree by then, right? I don't remember having that in my hand. So it would have had to be drawn from deck. I do have multiple in my deck. To be fair.
He's feeling hungry.
Because I had the two Elena, the Holy Bow, and the other ward that gives you the +1. And then I had an Elena's Prayer. Yeah, I had an Elena's Prayer in my hand, and that was it. That was my entire hand. Yeah, spell boost against aggro. Not exactly the highest matchup, for sure. Which way do I want to do this? I have a couple of lines of play.
I like. Give me that.
Ugh. using the Shadowverse anime character. I watched like, I don't know, 7 to 10 episodes of that anime and could not get into it no matter how hard I tried after that. Same as I couldn't get into Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s. Oh, Enchanted Library. Enchanted Library.
What a troublemaker!
Give me that!
I'm gonna go wide. Even if he can remove my 1-drops.
I am no sage.
Or I just continue to stand here, or sit here, correction, sit here, and pour a new drink, because I haven't drank enough today, clearly. Yeah, that's cool. Awesome, you wiped it.
What's gonna burn? Everything. What's gonna burn? Everything.
Ooh, almost sent the mic flying across the table. That would have been embarrassing.
I serve in hopes of a better tomorrow.
Alright.
Edible? Only one way to find out. This calls for a taste test.
It heals. That's mean.
Go on, eat up.
Got healing? It does have healing.
Ooh, that's cold. Ooh, that's cold.
Okay, okay. Just short off lethal.
Books avail me not.
Ouch! Striking for optimal damage.
I like! Give me that!
Like, you ever want to see a wolf? You ever want to see a wolf put him 11 damage?
no.
Honestly, you might win this just because I've run out of resources, I think. I started pretty well, but I couldn't deal with you wiping that hard. And healing. The healing is really what did it, I think. If I don't draw exceptionally well in my next draw, I'm in big trouble. Yep, Seraph Blade. It's fine. Wolf already did his job. Get some damage. Does this thing heal? Is that what Witch of Foresight does? No, cool. Awesome. So I'm in with a chance with about 4 or 5 cards, I think. That's not it, though. That is not it. There's a multitude of cards. What the fuck was that? I'm not able to find out what that did. Give us X equals Good. Oh my god, there are so many in this deck. I think I still win, actually.
Okay, that's enough from you.
I'll say, there should be so many ways to win, and then I'm like, oh wait, I actually drew the storm, so it's fine.
Turtles.
Ugh. I was looking for any of my spells that do damage, honestly, man. I didn't realize I drew the storm until it was like next second. I'm like, oh crap, I actually have the storm, so it's fine. I didn't choose the heal option, yeah. If you had the heal option, I wouldn't have been able to kill you, for sure. What else have I actually got here? We've got some real jank decks. We've got 40 legendaries from the olden days. You want to see me play 40 legendaries? And probably get stomped? Because, like, this is not, by any means, a deck that should be anywhere near viable, and it definitely isn't. Ugh. But I'm down to play one more. Then I might move over to some Unlimited or something for a little bit. I got nothing. I got stuff. Oh, I got to ready up too. Got to ready up. Let's see. Poor little pop filter. Poor little pop filter. There we go. Nice little pop filter. Miss playing viewer games. I actually did used to do this pretty regularly on stream. I just have a segment where I'd play a few games against some viewers, and that was fun. It's always a good time just to mess around with weird decks. Pretty that. Oh, actually, was this card fixed or still nerfed? I think it's okay now. Oh my god, okay. The only problem with playing the legendary deck is that there are so many high-cost legendary cards in it. Since it's from, like... It's from an era where most legendary cards were printed at, like, 7+. We only had a handful of okay, viable small legendaries.
My supremacy surpasses that of dragons!
Good. That's good then. Good to know. And a handful of low-cost cards. As you can tell, passing with 3 because I have nothing else to play. There's also no legendary spells or anything. I don't think there still is there? Been a while. Ah, we can finally play a card that isn't that. That sucks, that card, honestly. Now, we'll go back to the days when Alice was absolutely oppressive and no one ever wanted to play against neutral blood ever in their lifetime. Trove was not a problem. Stand by that statement. Alright, my curve's actually evening out now. I started with my hand having 4 like things that cost 7+, other than this 2 cost, and then every draw has just been kind of okay. My
sword will live through legend.
Unto dust I return you.
I'm in with a shot. Alright, we're going, we got halfway, we're halfway. Oh, Bahamut, Prevailing Evil. Nice. Nice, I like it. Let's start again then, shall we? You can have the next turn. It's yours.
This isn't your run-of-the-mill spell.
I actually don't know what I'm going to play now. Oh, no, okay. That's rough, because what the hell did you play? Whimsical. I slightly boosted the card I wanted to play, but it did make my other cards way cheaper, so...
Embrace your demise.
Oh wait, did they change how that works, or does that still work the way it does? No, they changed it. I'm sure that's not what they used to do.
A new world is our desire.
I'm pretty sure this used to regain you 3 play points. 3 evolution points. It does still, okay. It just says increase your evolution points to 3. It doesn't actually say to gain. Also, Ouroboros. Ouroboros says hi. Come on, show me the big things.
Allow me to enter the fray.
Allow me to join you.
I feel a little bad, because this deck that I'm playing shouldn't work, because it's just like all legendaries.
I am a match
Alright,
for
you're gonna kill
100 soldiers.
something, attack something, murder me.
This isn't your
I will accept my
run-of-the-mill
fate.
spell.
I don't want to play.
Here comes some real magic.
Amazing, but I won't.
Yes, kill my Ouroboros.
Well done.
Don't feel bad. So it's more like, I don't think this should do what it's doing, and it's still doing it. Did that give you another turn? Is that what that does?
Allow me to
Is that really what that did or something, or did I miss something there? Because, like, what the hell was that? I didn't even see D-Shift get played.
I am a match
I mean, the
for
blind, or I
100
just missed it. Wow, that's actually kind of insane, right?
Well done.
Holy shit. I'm impressed, honestly. I don't think I can out enough of this that won't kill me. I can out 3 out of all of them. And then I still die. And if it wasn't for that heal, plus obviously the insane D shift. That would have been really fun. Storm, Ward, Bane. It's not going to be enough because you just kill it over. This is super unfortunate. Gosh, what damage at time? Yeah, I can definitely take out 3. That's as far as I go, I think. Yeah. The RNG, yeah.
Be cast into the void beyond.
Well, we'll take out 3.
For all eternity.
I think the old Bahamut's in here, honestly. I just didn't get it. I'd have to take a look.
Stay safe.
To the depth.
Oh, that actually gets reduced to 0 damage, doesn't it? So it doesn't even matter. No. So it didn't matter what I did. Alright, that's fair. I have to take a look at the deck list, but I think it's in here because it's... I've got, Sacrihill in here, which gives Rush to a neutral.
What have I failed?
Your deck's a heavy swing decks, though, man. Like, honestly. They either do, like, basically nothing until they go off. It's absolutely insane. No early game, yeah. But once it goes off, like, it just swings the whole game in the opposite direction. That's kind of insane. Yeah, what's in this deck, actually? It might be in here, it might not be in here. I can't remember what I loaded this deck with. Yeah, Bahamut. There it is. The problem is, this deck, I'm pretty sure, is also Highlander, which means I think it's one of everything. It's one of one. It's 40 legendaries as one-ofs, I'm pretty sure. There's lots of fun in it, you know? Yeah. But yeah, Ouroboros is nice. I'm pretty sure this is pre-change, nearly. And over Omen, that's one with it. In this, I don't think so. That's the old fat dude, right? The old fat lizard guy or whatever. I have him, I just don't think I've got him in here, in particular. What was I using as the base for this deck? Dragon, that's right. I was using Dragon, which is why he wasn't in here originally, because I'm pretty sure he's Haven, right? Deck level. Yeah. Oh, maybe it's a different one I'm thinking of then. I don't know. In neutral, okay. I don't think so then. I don't even know then if I've got him in here. I have Proto Bahamut. Fuck yeah, Proto Bahamut. What else have I got? Actually, what have I got cards-wise? I need to see if I've got enough to... Oh, fuck's sake. Can't give me the prompts because I hadn't played for ages and it started giving me all the prompts again. Extras, we'll get rid of those first. Liquefy. Somewhere up here. And then Vascular... right. Let's see. I've been just trashing animated cards that I had extras of. Like, I can get rid of that in a minute. Didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to get rid of it / add it. Yeah, I'm trying to free up enough files, basically, at this point. Honestly, what I'm trying to do. We're only one off that as well now. Okay. Might even get lucky and try and open a pack and just see what we get. I'm opening Darkness because this, I believe, has what I'm after. I don't want to open it in web browser. When I'm on my phone, it's great because they give you the full list just straight up. On here, not so much. Also, 50 vial opening. I think I've got 50 vials left too. Don't I? No, I don't. Okay, you don't have enough crystals. Sounds about right. I'll be honest with you. No, that's fine. That's fine. I must have used them all. I did have 150 when I logged back on the first time in like a year and a half because I had some from previously. And nothing. Cool. I mean, gold's alright. I actually don't mind getting a gold like that. That's fine. Even if I'm not going to use it. I did finish all the story. I caught up on that because the last time I played the story was Seed of Conflict, the ending. So I had to go through the rest. Finish that out. Let's look that up real quick then. Let's see. I love when like I return no results. Check that. Also, Dex. We'll go Dex for a quick rotation. You have one free copy. Okay. This is what I'm working on. Dun, 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 dun. I'm only missing... I want these. I want sparkling prisms. 3 of them, ideally. Although I'll settle for 2. Yeah! I've been through quite a few deck lists so far. 4? Wow. I've got pretty much everything else. I was going to make more Roonies and have 3 Roonies in here as well. But Rooney gets rotated out next set. So I've decided it's probably not worth me getting Roonies right now. Yeah. I was very tempted not to make this guy, but he's still got at least another whole set yet. So I was like, okay, I'll make him because it means this deck is probably going to be reasonably viable still. Which is good. And then the rest of the cards obviously are pretty much from later sets, so they're going to be in for a while. Most of the main cards, legendaries wise. And then most of these are also actually going to be quite good in Unlimited, I think. Rooney's actually okay. But I just want the Sparkling Prism. If I can get 1, maybe even 2, I'll consider just running this deck in rotation more. But for now, because I'm miles off this deck, honestly. Like, I'm still missing a fair bit from this. I'm basically missing 2 of every legendary in the deck at this point. Then there's cards that are just easy to get, so I'm not actually that worried about them. But the legendaries wise, I'm missing like 2 of each. So Last Word Shadow just isn't a viable build at the moment either. Unfortunately. Last meme deck. Oh no. I actually want to run some of this. I think I want to run my Haven deck for a little bit. For the thing. I'd love to try and make it to Grandmaster at some point, because I never actually bothered to play Grandmaster. I made it to Master before the Rotation Unlimited split back in the past, and I could just never be bothered to grind
I won't let my sins
to get there. I got halfway to Grandmaster once, and then I was like, I'm over it. Yeah, final chest. I got 1 chest left, but today, I think it's just today, whatever it is. Yeah, we'll keep the White Fang Temple. Oh, this is awkward. It's not the best hand to work with, that's for sure. Hopefully I can make it work, but we'll wait and see, obviously. Under wrong tabs. Golden Bell. Try and set up that early draw engine, you know, gotta get that early draw. This actually kind of recovers us a little bit, allows me to thin the deck, which is nice, and actually gives me a decent turn 2 play. Until I can get the White Fang Temple and stuff down at least. What's this? This does not look okay. Also, I do love the new character art stuff from the new stuff. They're kind of cool. Step 10, if you're more revolutionary in your opponent, countdown. Oh, this is the, what's the name? Random Prince of Darkness. Yeah, Prince of Darkness or Prince of Cocytus into your hand. And just cost 1. That's actually toxic as fuck. Cocytus was like actually a pretty nut card in the past. Both Prince of Darkness and Cocytus were like quite fun and good for a little bit there. Back in the day, I'm just gonna do this. And 5 with Shadow, nice, nice. I remember, because like in the past, the only really super viable 2 decks were Haven and Dragon for Cocytus. Dragon because it could ramp, and Haven because it could stall. So you could stall them out until you got to the Cocytus. This is actually a really toxic hand. I have no way to get in Elena's Prayer yet, and that's kind of devastating. And what the fuck? Oh my god. This is not going to be a fun deck to deal with, is it? Fuck. Let's go give him a Holy Falcon, which honestly I'm not that worried about. End of turn, subtract X from this amulet. X equals the number of allied followers with ward in play. Not really a problem yet. Calm Featherfolk, again, not really a problem yet. I really want to go the Holy Bow plus the Unica, but they are going to have the Evo, which they have to use to get over that. Or I could just play the Realm of Repose to protect this now. Although I probably made that setup a little wrong to do that now, but it's fine. He's going to break that temple next turn, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me that would be the case, honestly. He's got the card to do it. I was gonna go Realm, decided not to go Realm. We'll see.
Divinity by name is ignorance.
Because the temple only allows him to get it out, right? Get it for 1. He hasn't quite... Oh, he's just shy. Oof.
My prayers shall
Oof.
reach the heavens. I shall guide thee to eternity. My hands are tied.
I have little to no experience playing against this, so, like, it's really awkward for me to know what would have been the consistently good play anyway. I don't like these. I still haven't got a way to get boosts going. I can go Realm with Zoe. Zoe will draw me a card. I can actually draw 2 off Zoe. And protect it with Realm. And get double Holy Bow hits. Fuck it.
Hope is out there. I knew it.
I can also trade this Zoe into the 3 over here.
I won't lose to grief any longer. Head toward hope. One step at a time. Time to dance. Head toward hope.
You're done for.
Into the world of the mind.
Oh, I'm sorry. Realm won't do anything now. I'm dumb. Ignore me. I made a misplay. It's fine. It's fine. Mistakes were made. I'll accept my death. Kakaitis me. It's actually a huge mistake, but that's fine. I'm not high in rank or anything. I'm not super worried. You can't drop below master, and I've got like 190 points or some shit.
Oh, so I lost, huh?
I'm mainly just playing to get used to the game again.
We'll stop you.
A painless death is the mercy
This
I
thing,
can
though,
afford
this
you.
thing honestly is kind of nutty. Kind of nutty. Yeah. It was 2 cost. Are you serious? How is this? This card is actually kind of broken to me personally. Like, it's basically a 3-way removal. Like, but when you evolve it, you deal X to something equaling half the number of allied amulets destroyed this match, rounded up, which is rounded up is bad enough, right? On top of that, you know, dealing with it's just a nightmare. I'm gonna go Keel.
Oh yeah, here's where I shine.
No, because I need to double this. Alright.
My ultimate tick arrow off.
Is it worth killing the Kakaitis here? Probably not, honestly.
Arrow off.
It's probably not worth it
Lost.
compared to trying to keep this up. Yeah. I think keeping the realm up is the viable play right now. Start your turn, just get a card from your hand, yeah. Rough. Forgot about that. Well, I didn't forget about that, but like, it's been a while, so the Kakaitis card's gonna kind of kick my ass. Although, do I actually have lethal now? Oh, fuck. No, I do. I have lethal. For sure.
This'll be a cinch.
100%. Right? Oh, no, wait. This doesn't hit face, does it? Oh, no, it does. It does. It does hit face.
Shall weep.
Sure. I thought that hit face. Does it not hit face? Is that what I missed? Yeah, it doesn't anymore. That's right. That's right. Damn it. Missed. That's right. It misses. That's still fine, honestly. I'm probably dead to whatever storm they have, but, you know.
Let light shine unto the world.
Oh, so I lost, huh?
Ouch!
Yeah, that's kind of fucked me.
Haven bow!
Yeah. I always hated this card. The fact that it kills something and then revives is just kind of insane. I can't also drop Repose on top of this now, which kind of hurts. Can ward up, heal up, Repose, and draw a card, right? No, I can't heal and draw on that. I really need to draw. No, because I can't Repose and Knuckle. Yeah, I think I do just die, right? They can't Knuckle and Repose. And if they draw anything, they're going to draw like nutty cards off the Sacred Plea, so I'm pretty sure that just kills me. Along with whatever this is. I don't want to play. And subtract X from anything else. Last word, summon in it. Yeah, that's gonna be the way it goes, I guess. 1, 2. We'll take the chance.
Welcome to the Holy Gun Show!
I have to heal. I want a chance. If they can deal 1 damage, they just need to do 1 damage. Alright. Ah, that does do damage. Okay. So I didn't look at what that entire effect was. Yeah. Alright. Yep. Accept death. Death it is.
Fall into the Malabone.
Guess I'm not gonna reach the
Oh, they also had that anyway. Alright. If only I had 2 more damage earlier. I should look at overhauling this deck. I know there is a pretty decent build for this sort of deck now. For Unlimited Haven, I've run into it a couple of times on ladder. And it's always been a struggle.
Moonlight.
Also, I swear to God, if this is Roach Loop...
Time for me to prove myself.
Because, like, Roach Loop got more and more toxic, I swear. Decree's not that great, actually, unless it's anything else. If it is Roach Loop, Decree's kind of bad. It's not really enough. I always hated Roach. I've hated Roach since the inception of it in bloody Darkness Evolved. Yeah, they return the first Roach now, yeah. Yeah, and I like that. Yes, 11 yes. It drives me nuts. The fact that you can do like 30 to 40 damage Roaches effectively, like total for a turn early, is actually kind of insane. This is actually not a bad hand. If I can find an Elena soon, I could make this work. It's just that I'm probably going to get rushed down before that. And there is not much I can do about it. Damn. Unfortunate.
As the cutting edge.
If this was any other matchup, this actually would be quite an okay hand for me normally. Of course, I still need to hit an Elena eventually, but again, like, we've got a time. We'd have some time here. Look at that! Wow.
Radical, baby.
Hey, no dirty tricks.
There's like nothing good here to play now.
Welcome to the
Everything just gets kind of killed. Aggro Forest, yeah. I need to start with the early. I need the Elena like next turn to have a chance. I don't know. Some weirdos out there playing Aggro Forest. Yeah, so it's got to be Elena like now to have any kind of chance against this. Alright, well, that's going to be kind of crippling. I can take that out. Play that. I have to Evo to trade. And we'll heal 1. I'm 50-50 on where I want to heal this, actually. If I heal the ward, he can't just trade the 2/2 generically into it, and he'll be forced to use either an Evo or something else from his hand to out this. If I heal myself, I go up 1 health. Oh, okay. I feel like there's more value to trying to keep the ward in play, or forcing them to have another out. Even if it's just a fairy Evo, that wastes an Evo on them, just to out this. Or a spell that could out something else later, so it's not the worst. Yeah, we're gonna heal the ward for 3. Like, I know like repair mode's fairly good when you're healing the machine follower, so I guess that's the way to go. Force them to have the out on it. And with aggro, they're gonna have to waste resources to get rid of this now. Hopefully it can give me another turn. That's what I really need, is like at least an... Oh wow. That's kind of interesting. What do I want to do now, though? I kind of want to dig. Yeah, Broadquest, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what went on there. Let me play Wolfred. Do your tech card. Yeah, that's the way it would probably go, right? I don't know what I actually want to play here. I kind of want to start... I need to start healing. Right? We're gonna put in some heals, I think. And we're gonna Evo to remove and deal some damage. I should have Evo'd attack first, but, you know, it's fine.
What do you mean? I'm trying to feel
This is working.
Alright, that gets me up to 10. I'm gonna play Delaya next turn, nearly guaranteed, unless I magically draw an Elena. Would have liked to have played Holy Bow, honestly, but I want need to get something. I'm kind of glad I did, because that's kind of annoying. Okay, so this is now not that good to play. Free feels absolutely bad. But I either Evo into this and kill it, or I just leave it up. Nah, alright, I'm 50ing it. Alright, they're probably gonna kill me, honestly, because I'm dumb, but it's fine. It's fine. If we dead, we dead. I know these are a pain to deal with because they give a that one gives rush. But they're gonna 100% kill this. Oh no, now I am. Yep. If they have anything that can get over this.
Nothing personal, but die.
Oh no, I am just dead. Yeah, no, 2 attacks. I forgot that's what that does. This is actually an older card, isn't it? Memory? I think I remember that card. That used to be ran in Roach decks back in the day. Fuck dead. Alright. What else have I got here that could be... Let's go with the blood deck for a bit then. It's fine. Death is but an instrument of pain. I really want one more win, honestly. I couldn't care less about anything else. I'm also just here for a good time, you know? Just chill out. Chilling out here. Goblin into Summon Bloodkin isn't actually the worst play. It's not the greatest either, but, you know, it's a play. Of course I get a reasonably bad matchup too. Like, Haven is not the match you want to play against as Blood. Not for me at the moment, at least. Since I'm running really unoptimized old-style decks from back in, like, 5 expansions ago. And yeah, I know, it's Summon Haven. I've come up against this about 6 times in the last, like, less than 24 hours today, actually. 90% chance it's Summit based on, you know, the opening. I hate this. I hate that this is what I'm doing. I have to wait on Vania Summon Bloodkin.
Into the wrong forest, friend.
Waiting on a Summit Bloodkin. Yes, Summon Bloodkin. Bring the Vanias out. I should get the little Vania art thingy that I had and put it back here, but I don't want to clear up the screen with stuff. I hate this card, so I may just kill it again. And I might just make an obnoxious Wraith. Yep, obnoxious ambling Wraith it is. Hey sir, I heard you like Wraiths with 3 attack. I think I can play Dark Feast Bat still too. I don't know how viable that was. Aha! Yes, that was the right move. Okay. It's Vania time! Alright. They're a turn-off easy mass removal. So have you got semi-mass removal?
You walked into the wrong forest, friend.
Summon Bloodkin. I could have waited and done double Vania into Summon Bloodkin to go for extra damage, but... I need to push something against Haven. Yep, that's that arsehole. I hate that card, by the way.
Every shot is a miracle.
Sniper! Is there really a 5-cost card that deals 3 to all? That's kind of unfair, right? Sniper though, who needs it when you can just play Sniper? For fuck's sake, Sniper. Such an asshole card. I'm probably just gonna go Vania Bloodwolf, honestly. I don't want to use my Savage here.
It's me, Vania.
So I'll use the Bloodwolf to kill that, and then I'll Vania into that with my Evo. There's no way I win this now. I'm out of resources.
Now you made me angry. Kill me though.
It's actually a terrible matchup. Like, I'm forced to remove so much of Summit Haven's cards due to how good they are. And Haven also has, you know, healing and removal in spades, like, everywhere. And this fucking Naturia Great Tree shit is always annoying. It was annoying when it was released, and it's annoying now, honestly. I've really never been a big fan of, like, this tile of archetype.
Are you the enemy?
Hey, look at that. Yeah, see, Summit straight into the bloody Aegis. As you'd expect, honestly.
Are you the enemy?
Yep, double Aegis it is.
I suppose I've lost this one.
I hate, like, I don't like Summit Haven. Never like, I played a fair bit of Summit Haven, and I enjoyed some of the original, like, Aegis stuff. But, like, just give me a pure control deck for Haven. I like the healing decks and the healing burn decks in particular. So Elena and Tenko's. Fuck yeah, Tenko. I don't know what Tenko's like now because Tenko got kind of heavily nerfed when they stopped allowing you to hit face as easily as you could with like Tenko's and shit. But I loved that deck. That was like one of my favorite decks to play was Tenko. Maybe the only other deck I loved as much as that was Aggro Bats. I love Aggro Bats. That's basically kind of what this deck does, just not as well. Alright, I'll give this at least one more chance, then I'll move on to probably Dark Feast or something if I can get a chance. There's a Panda deck in Unlimited. Panda deck. I think I'd seen... Is that the Panda we saw in the Open 6 too? Panda deck. Sounds about right.
Got me feeling hungry.
There are also a lot more wards lately, I've noticed. A lot more decks are running ward.
Precious life deserves a more jewels, more.
Also, I really need to look into Wraith Blood. I think that's actually a pretty good deck, right?
I like. Give me that.
I take so much for that axe.
4 as an amulet, nice. I don't know what I'm going to do next in this deck now, because this is going to be really awkward. Hey, Parrish! Nice to see you again, Parrish. I don't like this. I don't like this on my board. Got what Wraith requires you. I think you got to take at least 7 times in a match, which is actually really quite easy as blood to deal damage to yourself. I kind of don't want to leave that up, but I don't have a good way to remove it without just wasting Razor Claw on it. And honestly, given my matchup right now, I don't think that's honestly the worst line of play.
How dare you!
I'm actually going to play that just so I have another body. Fuck. Really awkward, because I don't have any of my Storm cards to boost with Hellblaze Demon yet. So I can't just go for damage with Hellblaze yet. Florist, of course. I mean, if you're going to play it, you're going to play it now, right? Finally got something I can actually use. Okay, we're going to go Summon Blood to fill the board. We're going to Hellblaze this. And we're actually going to Evo attack.
Striking for optimal damage.
Because they're effectively going to heal the same amount off this, right? They heal 5 off the Evo version? Yeah, 5. That's if they Evo it. I don't want to set them to Vengeance yet. I'd rather they force themselves into Vengeance by playing a card than we put them in Vengeance and let them just play whatever with Vengeance they want. I don't know how far off Wraith they are either. I think they're reasonably close. Or Wrath or whatever.
Abandon all
Oh, this is different.
give in to desire.
You will soon learn.
I think this card is actually quite good, right?
Morals and virtues.
Yeah, that's the mass removal card, isn't it? The followers, yeah, destroy all the followers. Fuck's sake. Who decided it was a good idea to give Blood a card that allows you to remove everything, right? Like, I know it's got discard your hand, that's a heavy counter, like, honestly, doing that, but fuck's sake. I also can't play all of this, and I need to get rid of that so they lose their hands, have to start again, basically. Which require me, like, either summoning that and running it, or Razory Ambling Wraith Evo, which just seems worse, honestly. So I think I'm just going to attack into it with this. Hey, this is what I'm doing. Alright.
As if.
Play the Ambling. I'm going to Evo Ambling just to get rid of the heal.
Okay, that's enough from you.
Makes you draw more too. Yeah.
That was delightful.
At the end of your hand, discard your hand, yeah. So your turn, draw 3 cards. So are they going to draw 3 and then discard? That's what's going to happen? No. How does that work? They did have it evoed. Right? Oh, it's the end of your turn, discard your hand, if it's last word, right? So they draw, they get to play out stuff, and then they lose their hand. That is actually kind of unfair. Like, yeah, sure, you're going to lose your hand, but as a Blood player, you're just kind of able to play whatever the hell you want. Unless you're playing you wouldn't play in a high-cost Blood, surely. So you should be playing reasonably low-cost stuff. You could dump 3 to 4 cards off 6 points. Normally you should be able to. Look at my hand, I got nothing, because I've been able to play everything, like, every turn, multiple cards. That's actually kind of insane. Does it do it permanently? It is permanent too, isn't it? Yeah, so this is going to happen every turn. Fuck's sake. That is not okay, honestly. And then you got this shit.
Are you?
Weakness.
Who decided it was a good idea to give Blood a ward healing card?
You want me to hurt you? Just say the word.
That's what I don't get. Some of this card design stuff for Blood is just kind of insane. I can see why Wraith Blood is exceedingly good in Unlimited. I literally can't play against that now. There's nothing.
Oh,
Yeah,
lamentable fate.
like... it's insane. It was already bad enough that Blood kept getting heaps of aggro stuff, but now they also got a heap of more control stuff. Like, there was always this control Blood archetype, but it was always really subpar. And now it just seems like they kind of turned it up to 11 and were like, hey, we want OP. I don't even remember what the fuck this deck was. What the hell is this shit? Calamity, Witch, Zeus, Destructive Succubus. I don't even remember why I made this deck. I think it's an Evo Blood, honestly, looking at it. What's in this one? It's my Dark Feast Blood. Yeah. I don't want to edit. Whoops. That's not what I wanted. That's not the option I wanted. Okay. Evo Blood? Oh, tell you a story of the day when we had just pure Evo decks like Evo Blood. Oof. Back when they introduced all the mechanics around Evoing, like, if you Evoed X times, get effects. Yeah. Blood had a bunch of cards that were like, you know, Evo for free if you've meted X condition, like a lot of the cards that are around now that I've
I
noticed.
hope you're ready to escort me.
Yeah, Blood had Evo Blood. Evo Blood was actually one of the first viable Evo decks, honestly. It's probably crappy now, but Evo Blood was one of the first viable Evo decks. I think there was only one or two. I think Evo Sword was pretty viable, and Evo Blood was pretty viable, and the rest was kind of meh. Kind of misplayed that too. Trying to remember how you play this deck. I think I needed to start with my other amulet, actually. I just haven't hit it, which is really unfortunate. Trying to remember how I play this deck, honestly. And also, why do I have to go up against Haven when I play Blood? Why is Temple Haven so damn popular? I actually should consider maybe looking at what's needed for that deck, because I probably have it, honestly.
That hurts!
Drop something.
You've walked into the wrong forest, friend.
Alright, so we can go 1, 2, 3, needing a 4th.
Time to go. Lickety swift. Ouch!
I need to deal 1 more damage to myself. That is cheaper. That does not still let me do it, though. Right. 1, 2, 3. Go up by 1. It's kind of annoying.
Lick me whiskers.
Yeah, there's no way for me to reach it here. I'm just gonna drop Vera.
Catalina! That hurts! I'll protect you with everything I've got! By the power
You walked
vested in
into
me.
the wrong.
I also haven't hit my few healing card,
I am feared and
which
respected.
just kind of makes this shit ridiculous.
For my Catalina! That hurts! Striking for optimal damage.
Alright, that should do that.
Lick me whiskers.
That hurts!
Pretty sure that's till the
I'll
end of
protect
thing,
you
right?
with everything I've got!
The start of your next turn, yeah. I should have realized that's that's an overall effect. I could have actually played my Ambling Wraith. I forgot that's how Vera worked. It just reduces all damage to 0.
My blades only you can provide salvation.
Make me wild!
I also like that it sticks around
Pity
right
the
now.
babes born into this sinful world.
I
Like
never
you might clear it, that's fine, but like now you gotta kill me.
May the gems guide you.
Problem is I will probably kill myself. I am 100% gonna murder myself, to be honest. That's probably my play here. So let's kill myself with this. I hit Vera, a 3rd one. I do around 3. I could have been okay, but now I just murder myself with these. You don't kill me, I kill me!
Ouch! I suppose I've lost this one.
Rules of the jungle. You don't kill me, I kill me. What else have I got here that I can mess around with for a bit? Something completely unoptimized. That deck isn't even playable anymore. Old Shadow deck. This is, yeah, mid-range. Mid-Shadow. The old mid-Shadow. Good old Grimory. What else have I got? Actually, what was this one? This was kind of a meme, wasn't it? Yeah, Kinda. This is kinda... Actually, that's more just straight up aggro sword. I have a meme sword deck here somewhere, I think. Or I had one. I don't know if it's... Don't know if I got rid of it or not. I might have. Oh no, here's a couple. Oh yeah, there's discard sword running Spartacus. I don't want to play that, honestly. I don't know if it'll actually do anything, because it's a pain in the ass to get set up. I think this is similar-ish in the same vein. This, oh no, I think this is the weird damage one, right? Evolve this for reduce damage for 0 until the end of the turn as a clash. Let's try to remember what you got to do with this deck. All falls in play. Going to play with Ward. I can't even remember how this deck functioned, honestly. I honestly don't remember what this deck did, or how it functioned, or why it does what it does, but it does things. I swear it does things. So, I'm going to play that one. I swear that deck does things, I just don't know what it does. I have a video on it, I'm sure, because nearly every deck in here has a video of some form that I made a long time ago, you know, over a year and a half ago, most of these. But, alright. Rem, time to take you out, you know, that sword going straight through that forehead of yours. I mean, who is Rem? Such a dumb joke. This actually is not, like, it's okay, but it's not great. I need some more early draw. Ward Sword! No, we never play Ward Sword. Ward Sword. It might actually be Ward Sword, I don't know. It probably is, honestly. I just can't remember how you win. With that deck, looking at the list. Turn 2, Bellringer. Nice. It's a good top decks. No, you don't, yeah. No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Ward Sword doesn't sound like a good deck. Turn 3, Pure Hearted. I killed that. Oh, they're gonna get a... What's the name now?
Let me weave you a lie.
This deck is actually purely designed to kill myself, so, I mean, fair enough, right? I don't actually need to hit him at all. This deck doesn't actually attack your opponent, so it's fine. I probably just shouldn't have swung a Goblin, honestly. Like, he can do whatever he wants, as long as he's not hitting me. Fuck. What do I need to fix this now? Shit. I'm just dead. Fuck's sake. All because I hit the I hit the second Alter Fate. So annoying. Hitting both Alter Fates.
Did you want it?
And there's Spartacus. Alright. Yeah. This actually could have been okay. If, one, I wasn't going to die next turn because of the stupid fucking that.
I retreat.
Yeah, Spartacus Sword. Spartacus Sword! Problem is you need to make it to turn 6. Another Spartacus deck? Really? Cool. Spartacus Sword. This has always been, this deck at least, this version of it, back when this was like the only way you could build Spartacus Sword, was highly volatile back then, let alone now. It rarely ever works the way you want it to work. And when it does, it's great. When it doesn't, you cry. Remember the guitar girl? Yes, Pure Hearted Singer. What I played a minute ago.
Revel in the power of flame.
On the first touch. Oh, yeah, no, that one. Yeah. Sorry. Yes. I don't even know why I think that's just removal in this deck. Yeah, draw 2, yeah. 5 cost, draw 2. I don't know why you'd want to draw... Yeah, I suppose. It's not bad. This hand would be okay. If I can draw like one more Trail of Light, or Trail of Light and something else, I should be okay. Ideally, I want a card that makes more cards in my hand. Bellringers. I think I just pass. Can mill out in turn 6. Yeah, nice. You used to be able to do a similar...
You will be
You used to be able to almost set yourself up with a similar premise for Spartacus, so it was always just a pain in the
Don't
ass.
speak. You just gotta listen.
Goddamn Portal? Yeah. I remember back in the day when Portal was shit. Both Artifact and Puppet were kind of useless to start with. They were not good. Those were the days, mate. Those were the days. Alright, I'm gonna take this one chance. Then Artifact got some okay cards and actually became really viable, and now it's just kind of Portal. Yeah, Portal is just kind of broken. I haven't actually seen a good Portal list for rotation yet. And I've only run into like 1 or 2 Portal players. I mostly been running into Shadow. I ran into Shadow because I messed around on the rotation ladder with a really bad deck for a little bit. I ran into like Shadow mostly, of course. I ran into a couple of Rune players. I only played like probably an hour or two, and I ran into what else did I run into? Haven, I think. I ran into Haven. Thump. That wasn't bad. Do I suicide this? Do I leave it up to absorb some damage? I think I suicide it and try and get something else in my hand. Oh. Aggro control and OTK all in one deck. Wow, that's actually pretty impressive. Come on, give me what I want, what I really, really want, what I really, really want.
This song's for you.
I'll show you why I am fit
Not
to
what I really, really want, but close.
My songs are heartened.
They clear that deck and make a bigger one? Wow, okay. Spinaria, Keeper of the End. I love Spinaria.
Did you like it?
What am I gonna do with this hand now? Tempted to go double Unix on, just to keep me up. But then that does let him clear stuff and start doing more stuff. Hey, they're going through cards almost quicker than I am. Yeah, OTK, yeah, that does sound pretty bad, honestly. A deck that can do literally everything. I also don't want to dump too many cards because I need to draw.
My partner.
I also need to make it to the next turn. I think it's got to be double Unicorn here. I don't even care that Unicorn got burned, honestly. I think I use this. I can't dump Trial of Light, right? Because it'll draw me a card and summon a weaponry. And that'll actually put me under. Oh, that's fine, actually. Oh, that should be fine. That should be an 8. That gives me a double draw. Okay. Alright, well, control it is.
Gotta reload.
Alright, I just need to survive at least 2 turns and hit another Purgatory, Altered Fate, sorry. I need to be able to drop Spartacus next turn and then Altered Fate the turn after and hopefully just win off that. I have no faith in doing so. But we're going to try. This is actually kind of nutty though. They're literally on 20 cards, the same as me, and I just dump and draw. And they just draw, draw, draw. Like, every card is a draw power card. Wow. Honestly.
The quickest silver.
Yeah, I'm not even worried about Neapolitan, honestly. The buff is actually worse than the... Like, I'm one off dying here now, aren't I? I don't think I die yet, but, like, I can't survive the next turn no matter what now. It's the buff. That buff is killer.
I retreat for now.
Poor Widow says full OP. I can definitely see it being OP if it has the right cards, for sure. I went to main Portal, like, back then, but it just wasn't super viable. Not all the time. It wasn't worth it. What else can I play here? That's the generic, like, deck thing that you start with. This is the old D-Shift deck for the, like, Shinigami D-Shift. This is my new Shinigami D-Shift. Fair play, yeah. How can you not have cards you need when you cycle through your whole deck? It's mainly that they gave them ways to buff things relatively easily. It seems like a bad idea to give a deck that's already really good, or at least semi-good, a card that allows you to easily buff artifacts. Considering that you can spam out artifacts at one cost. I really just want to win one more. Then I don't care what happens after I win one. Or just gonna get worse? Probably, yeah. Shadowverse has always had a balancing problem, that's for sure. Honestly, like, I understand, like, as having played a lot of card games, power creep is the inherent nature of any card game. It's pretty unavoidable, honestly, without just full-on resetting the game. But fuck me, some of the power creep cards that I've seen so far are insane. You just go, okay, why would you ever run the other card of this? Because there's no point. There's a handful of old cards that are still insanely good, but like, there's a lot of cards that aren't. That have just got absolutely power crept by something else. Or like, followers that have Accelerate that are just literally the effects of a generic spell at the exact same cost. Where there's not many good reasons to run it outside of, you know, outside of anything, because you have two cards. Effectively. What am I meant to do against that? Effectively opening Isabel. Fuck's sake. I'm gonna have a hard time against this now. This also is not the best hand. I've got very little decent spell boostable cards. I love this card, honestly. This is one of my favorites. But the rest of this hand can kind of go jump off cliff because it's not good. I could dump more cards, but I just need draw power here. So we're going to dump and draw. Why not? Alright. Dump and draw. I got the con, which is okay, but it's not that much good on its own without D-Shift. It's okay. I just wish I had a better set of cards here. Or even just more draw powery sort of shifting card, like spell listable cards. They're playing like crazy too. What am I going to do next though? That's the real question. Yeah, I can use that to draw a boost. Then I can play my other one to draw a boost. I should probably grab two cards first, max my hand out maybe, but then I can't. The problem is, once I max my hand out, I can't unmax my hand from here. And I'd rather have a free space in my hand at the moment.
I travel in search of the unknown.
Cards just come in every shade imaginable.
I want a free space to draw my next card. 24 cards, like with 4 cards out from being able to boost by 5. I really need to hit that 20 on turn 5. Or on 21 at turn 5. So when I draw, I go to 20, and then turn 6, I could double those with high cost cards, and I usually love doing that. It's great fun. When you can just go nuts with it, it's always a good time. Also, that return just janked my hand up. Like, come on, mate. Also, to be fair, it is kind of impressive that Kaleidoscope Glow and Magic Missile kind of relevant all the time. Never not relevant in rune decks. It's nearly always a relevant card. Same with Fate's Hand, actually. Fate's Hand, always a relevant card, pretty much all the time. Also, there are like multiple arts for Fate's Hand, surely now. I think I have a couple of them. The standard art, the alt art, and the other alt art. I think there's at least 2 alt arts. I can fuck myself. I'm trying to see a better play and I just don't. Alright. This gets me to what I need.
奥歯ガタガタ言わせてやるわ How did I miss that?
Throwing the Rooney's not the worst. Can't draw more cards without wasting.
A glimpse into the future is only the beginning.
Okay. Okay, so I can waste cards here. Finally hit D shift, kind of a bit late.
Embrace all manner of spellcraft.
You ready for the good stuff?
Truth and taboo are
Boost so I can
equal
play
in my
Kun,
eyes.
because I need something.
Calamity approaches.
And it should free me up a hand. But I don't even care about losing the little Shinigami paper guy. That's never usually a concern to me.
Perish before true magic.
That card, by the way, just absolutely crazy. I know why it's like busted.
Woo! You got the stuff.
That's why everyone been playing like high tier rune lately. No, it's empty. There are definitely a lot of high level rune players playing Spell Boost rune or Mysteria Friends rune using that Isabel now. And Isabel's actually kind of a nutty card. I should just build the... I should add it to this deck. I should just run the... Because I've got the cards for that. I should just run most of it in Unlimited with D-Shift. I don't really have a reason not to, right?
Time to shine,
I just have to try and find a list that I like.
May my
That I can work
prayers
with.
light the world.
Like, I like this list. I just don't know if I'd swap Kun or something out for it. I actually like this hand. If I can draw okay, this is good. Got a couple of nice high boostable cards. This one obviously doing more extra boosting, so by the time this reaches 0, this is going to be at 11. That boosted by 2 brings it down to 9. Plus whatever else I already have in hand. Magical Squirrel, of course, boost and draw, so I'm not just bricking on turn 2. And awesome, Kun and Clark. I will actually take that. That's pretty nice. So do I go for the double spell boost with Clark? Do I just play that?
Hands are the praying hands.
That also gives me some removal. Plus I did just draw insight, so yeah, I think that's the way I go with
I
this.
travel in search of the unknown.
We boost those by 1. We set up 2 draws next turn with double spell boost and removal.
Ouch. Today we'll lift some heavy scriptures.
Is that more important to remove? Probably, right? Lead to evolve 0. Yeah, that's way more important to remove.
And that concludes today's sermon.
Alright, so we're up by 3. I've also got 3 squirrels. 3 squirrels.
Ouch.
What I always wanted. 3 squirrels. This is now Squirrel Rune, boys.
Blades have nothing on my knife.
We get Evo next turn as well, right? So I could waste it if I needed to. I don't really see another option to do anything, really. I don't really want them Evoing this. Yeah, I'm just going to send the Evo. It's a bit of a waste,
For the
but
good stuff,
I want to get over this now before I have to deal with it.
I'll make your taste buds quiver.
Hey, thank you for the follow.
May you all be
Great to have you.
I'll purge the darkness.
Also, that snake noise still scares the shit out of me. I set that up a long time ago and forgot about it until today. Got one other guy before you followed me and almost jumped out of my skin. I was like, crap.
A bear a day keeps the doctor away.
This calls for a taste test.
This is actually going to be pretty tough now. Alright. What do I do? What do I do? I can spell boost, which only gives me 2. Spell boost 1, and then spell boost everything by 2, which will give me free crystal. Actually, can I do this better? I don't think so, right? I think no matter which order this goes in, it ends up in the same predicament. Maybe to return to Shadowverse? I'm just kind of bored, honestly. I'm pretty directionless on what I want to do going forward, and I couldn't decide on anything else. And I had tried a bunch of other games. I just couldn't bring myself to bother with it. I thought, you know, why not? Gremlin Crystal? Yeah, if I Gremlin Crystal, it's same value. It's actually less valued, isn't it, to Grim? Yeah. I'm better off crystalling first, right? Oh, because I can't. I won't have enough. For some reason I thought I had another boostable. No, that's fine. Grim Crystal.
Ready to
Codes
summon.
just come in every shade imaginable.
I have no way to remove this without evoing.
Going beyond dimensions.
Yeah.
My three-sided defense. This is how you cast.
Salvation surely awaits.
And I'm still too many cards off from getting this playable, unfortunately. Yeah. I'm trying to work out what I can do with this hand, but I think that Elena setup with the heal they had was just way too good for me to get around,
For peace, for succor.
unfortunately.
The battlefield is my cutting board.
This card's also kind of great in this build. I really want to upgrade my rune deck to play more like this one. Not my rune deck, my Haven deck, sorry.
Head toward hope.
Oh yeah, we million% dead because that card is actually kind of insane in this deck.
I'm out of cash.
Getting the heal plus the health regen is actually kind of crazy. This card alone is really good. Does follow attack or defense has changed, yeah, and then when Elena boosts it, it does it, and that's just kind of I feel like right now I'm seeing a lot more crazy decks than I'd seen during the afternoon slash last night when I was playing on my own. I'm seeing a lot more like absolutely like crazy things that just do things that you can't stop. They just kind of roll you real hard. I'm still going for that one win.
Time to shine.
We haven't got lucky here yet with that.
War is a game, but that isn't the case for me.
I honestly don't like this hand. We are going seconds. We are drawing 2. Best for a long while. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Because the more things that get added to this, the more messy that Unlimited was always going to be. It was already a mess when they introduced Unlimited for the first time, honestly. Because it was effectively just like a small pool and it was still like stupid. The more you add to it, the more stupid it gets, I guess. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try and filter cards. But I don't have a viable rotation deck since I had literally 0 rotation cards coming back to the game. So I had literally 0 packs opened in rotation when I came back. Okay, no, ordered myself a new one. Pop that. Wrong order, but you know, mistakes. I should have drawn first. Should have drew my pathetic card first. Not that it mattered because I drew a squirrel. But you know, correct order could have mattered. Could have been a card that could have been spell boosted. Then I would have at least had a viable card. And actually isn't the worst. That gets me 1. That gets me 2. That'll get me 3.
Codes just come in every shade imaginable.
Will draw me 3 cards. Unfortunately, I'm actually lacking anything substantially usable. Nothing here to help me anyway. And no way to get there.
You ready for the good stuff?
Probably could have just played Missile. Well, no, because I wouldn't have been able to play enough stuff out to get it down enough. And I'm gonna overdraw, so that's kind of shitty. I need to draw a decent card off a Missile at this point, I think. If I can Missile and draw an alright card, I can play the Crystal Fencer and boost everything by 5. which will make this boost everything by 2, so we get a 8 boost for the turn. And we set up okay. I think I can also boost with this, right? So 9 boost for the turn. What actually do you enjoy the most? Ugh. I've only been playing again for the last 3 days. Mostly myself. Spellburst Rune, always been one of my favorites, so it's definitely something I've been playing the most right now. Heal Haven, another one of my favorite archetypes, and then Aggro Blood is usually my other. So they're my 3. I don't really have an order for those 3, they're just kind of the 3 kind of types I enjoy playing the most for decks. And they're all, I mean, they're all very different, aren't they? Like Spell Boost, Healing, Control decks, and then bloody Aggro deck. Exceedingly different decks. Like, I wish there was just one archetype I liked and I could just play that one archetype, but like, I like almost any archetype as long as the deck itself is fun to play. So I can do what I was thinking and go with that. I'll remove that. Draw a card. It's shit and kind of useless. We'll boost everything by 5. I'm just gonna have to go for it, honestly, I think. Potentially try and draw something else. Rooney's okay, I guess. Boost all those by 2. Just gonna go for some damage. Kill 4. Get border. I guess, yeah. You're not wrong. I mean, I did play the game for, what, 3 years prior to my break?
You cannot escape from me.
Prior to coming back?
You cannot escape from me.
If I really get into the game again, I may actually consider entering tournaments. We'll see. I used to enter the Shadowverse Open all the time. Entered like 4 to 5 of those, I think, total in the end. Back then. Because you only had 1 per set. I used to enter some of the community tournaments back then. Not as much, but some. SEO. SEAO. We fall in SEAO. I'm part of Oceania.
You cannot escape from me.
That's Australia for you. I used to enter a lot of the Western community tournaments though. I used to do work with the Shadow Nexus back when that was a thing. That was fun. I keep drinking this. The more I make of my drink here, and the more I drink it, and the more I drink it, the more I'm going to need to go to the toilet later. Well, relatively soon, honestly. And that's really going to mess me up. I'm just dead to this. I don't think I can generate enough value here, right? Oh, actually... No, okay, I died to that. Okay, I completely missed the fact that just kills me. Fuck's sake. I actually nearly would have had a chance, too. I had enough, like, decent cards here that I could potentially have done something, and maybe got enough with the dimensional shift to go again. Alright. Let's go the blood deck that's fast, because at least then if I'm going to lose, I lose quickly. Yeah, I used to be in that Discord. I cleaned out a lot of Discords 6 months plus ago. That actually probably more than that when I removed that one, honestly. I'll probably end up rejoining it. I just need some viable decks first, honestly. That's going to be my biggest problem. It's probably going to take me a good few... Like, if I actually get into this game again reasonably seriously and start making content again a bit, it's probably going to be a matter of me getting enough stuff together that I can actually make it viable to play. I just don't have the cards at the moment. Just one more win. I know! 1 win, that's all I'm missing for this chest. I'm just getting pretty damn unlucky with my my plays and matchups at the moment. I'm like a couple of games now, I've been like 1 turn off actually having a chance to win. And just getting blown out by some bullshit, honestly. I don't mind this. Yeah, do I go with that or do I... Oh, actually, what kind of runes this again? This is probably a spell. I'm just gonna play Urias.
Suppress this craving.
That means at least anything they play, they're taking damage from at the moment, and it's a card they have to force out, and without Nevo point, it's going to be more difficult right now.
My name's Lou. It's short for...
Saw that one coming.
This fucking card's audio, man. This gets me every time. I remember when this come out, you know, Freshman Lou, and it's like, Lou, my name is Lou. Okay.
Massacre.
Afraid.
Not
I'm going
This looks like Whims of Chaos, yeah. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. Gonna play Whim.
I'll crush theirs,
Yeah.
Saw that.
I don't have a lot of experience with a lot of the new decks, so it's hard for me to tell immediately what they are.
magic.
I actually remember, like, these kind of guys. This guy? No, it wasn't this guy. There's a guy similar to this. I think it came out earlier.
Consider my interest piqued.
Alright, what are we doing next?
things up.
The fact that I drew 3 of my Laras. I drew all 3 of my Laras. Alright, I don't like this. Roll a random spell without spell list from your deck and put it into your hand. Gain XX. X equals 0. Do I go damage? Do I go removal? If I try and remove this, I'm just in trouble anyway. I think I just go damage. Fuck it.
In the skies, bring them thunder.
Damage it is, sir. Damage it is. This is 8, so I mean, that's okay, right? Right? I'm gonna set up for. I'm gonna put 1 extra thing on board.
Blood and flame awaken me.
When the mini come out. Yeah. Okay. So that's not that long ago. That was like what 19th of August, I think. Because when I looked, I'm pretty sure that's when it released.
The world wished it.
Hey, we win. The pack. Okay, it's a pack. Would I have preferred
I hope you
coins?
got what you wanted.
Probably. Do I like a pack? Yes. 3 vials. Alright, let's open her up. Alright, let's open this one up. I'm really going to struggle going into next expansion, actually, with no packs to open, really. I'll have whatever they give me for free, and that's going to be probably it. Because I really just need to create at least 1 viable rotation deck. If I can make 1 viable rotation deck that's good, I don't mind playing. I should just make that rune deck, drop the legendaries I'm missing, and just run it as is. Until I can get those legendaries, potentially. Although I would like to have at least 1 or 2 of it. 3 silver chairs. Oh my god. Yeah, I've opened 30 of that now, 60 of this, since they gave us some free ones, honestly. 0 of that, 1 of that randomly, because I got it from Take 2. And none of Fortune Hand. Alright. And World Uprooted, I opened 87 packs. That was definitely the last set I full-on opened, along with that. I think most of these are, like, yeah, going to be around 100. Because when they introduced it, they automatically boosted you to 100 on all of these. Up until, what, here? Or here? Somewhere here. No, maybe it was all of these. Up to here. Verdict Conflict. I think that's where they introduced this pity system, right? Free deck ticket? I did. I did redeem the free deck ticket. Where is it? Where is it? I got the portal deck. Free builds. That's where it was, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh, yeah, I think it disappears, does it, when you do that? Okay, that's fair. It's fucking weird. Some of these like old ones, it's like wow, okay, and then they were like, hey, we're not gonna release. Like we release them. They release them in batches of 3 sometimes, and then batches of 2, and it's kind of weird. I always find it weird when they do shit like this. They should actually be due for more of them, right? That's Verdant Conflict. That's like, these are all unlimited now. What have I got temporary gems wise? I still don't have enough for another card yet. If I get another one, I would make the card I'm missing this thing. Temporary cards seem to never disappear. I'll be honest with you, mate. Like, I have temporary cards in here. I can't remember what the fuck for. I can't remember what deck it was. Like shit. Like not this one. I don't know. I had some temporary cards still when I logged in. Like this shit. I have one of this from back when I like got one ages ago. I have like Agna Zero is a temporary card apparently. I don't know why. Oh, that's from the starter deck thing, isn't it? From because I got the portal one. But there's other ones that I had that I was like, why do I have this? Like yeah, like Valdane and Neptuna. I got these a year and a half ago. Like a year and a half ago, and they are still temporary cards that you can just play. And they were like, oh yeah, we could remove temporary cards at any time, and like since the introduction, because that's when those were introduced, right? They haven't got rid of them. They're just like, nah, we're good. We're not gonna ever get rid of temporary cards, man. Never again. Also, screw gem prices. File them, yeah. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Because, like, you're making them because you need them. Like, at that point, you don't care about... There's no point violating them at that point, anyway. Most of the ones you're doing... The bigger fact is you can only have one of each. So you can't make, like, 3 of a legendary and temporary. But it does at least, you know, stop you from having to have infinite vials for them. Alright, what am I going to do? I really want to play that rune deck, so what I might do is just make an adjustment to it. I don't know what I'm going to put in its place, honestly, but we're going to make the adjustment. We're going to dump the legendary for the moment. Any recommendations on what I could put in this that would fill a decent role in the spell boost rune deck right now for the Isabel variant? I don't know what legendaries I've got available to me, honestly. Not many. Yeah, I'm actually running every single legendary that I have available in rotation. Gold cards. Basic stuff. Frostfire. Ah, that's alright. Whims of Chaos. You know, we could run some Whims of Chaos. Could run some Whims of... Give both leaders following up back to study turn, change the cost of all cards in there. 10 for each card. That could be good. Fiery Embrace. Fiery Embrace. That's the... What's the name one, isn't it? Spells. The old spell, right? Fiery Embrace, Fiery Embrace. I could also just run Wind Blast, to be fair. Because Fiery Embrace is just straight up removable, right? Removal from memory, right? Yeah. It's just straight up destroy a follower. But it's 8 cost, which is like... Yeah, I suppose it does get spell boosted down, so it can be 0, right? It's not that bad, actually. Now I think about it. What else have we actually got here? Whenever an allied follower evolves, change cost, Terra, Nova, Craft Golem. Yeah, I think Fiery's the way to go. They used to be standard, honestly. Like, Wind Blast and Fiery Embrace were like standard cards back in the day for like every deck. I do have the pretty Wind Blast though from the One Punch Man promo when they did that. So you could get the Alt-Art Wind Blast, which is pretty sweet. Who doesn't like Alt-Art Wind Blast? Like, who doesn't want their chick on their Wind Blast? I don't think I've got any other alt-arts here that are actually crazy. Although, I want to bring back Snowman. Snowman Rune. Fuck, that was a good fun deck. I like that deck. Probably just run the Fire Embraces then at 8. Alright, I'm going to run that and see how it goes. I have no experience playing this deck at all, and have no clue what I should do with it. It's a spell boost rune deck, and I have like the basic idea on that you want to keep spell boosting the Isabel in your hand with cards, but I have no clue what cards to really get rid of versus what cards to keep in relation to fusion. So we'll see. See what I can actually do with it, hey?
Time to shine, Daria. Is fighting
Alright.
and despair all
I do have Daria leader though, like, come on. Gotta flex on those people without Daria leader. So chuck 1 for the cost of this card. What's this do again? Draws a card, is that all? Okay. If you have at least 5 of the card in your hand, put a Splendid Country in your hand. Fanfare, if this card has been spell boosted at least 10 times, give you leader flying 5 whenever the card is spell boosted. Yeah, that's that alright effect, isn't it? Whenever ally follower attacks, spell boost cards in your hand, Fire Embrace. I honestly don't know what to keep here. So I'm going to hold on to that for a second, because it draws me a card. Give your leader the following effect at the end of your turn. If this card's 2nd, 4th, 6th, or 8th turn, deal 1 damage to all enemy followers. If it's your 3rd, 5th, or 7th turn, or 9th turn, draw a card. If this is your 10th turn, Alright, so I don't want to play that yet. I want to play it next turn. The 3rd turn. I want to draw a card off it. It also has another effect. Does it have another effect? Yeah, it does. If it's your 10th turn or later, deal 5 damage to the enemy leader. Cool. That's actually alright. I don't mind that card, actually. Now I can kind of do both, I guess, because there's no reason not to play that, because I'm not wasting my turn. Alright, let's see how we go. Magical Gunsling. Magical Gunsling. Is that the, which one's that? Is that the legendary? Magical Gunslinger. I'm trying to think of which one that is, and why it wouldn't be in this list already. What do I want to do here? So that's 4th turn, which means it's going to be dealing 1 to everything, right? So I could do that. We have the Golem. Summon a Dreadsteed thing. Actually isn't the worst. If I play that, that's free. Although I could just use this. Same effect as that, honestly. I didn't mean to do that. No, go back to bed. I didn't mean to accidentally drag that. It's okay. I'll just go into the corner and cry. Draw a follower, 3 gold. Draw a follower that doesn't have a fanfare. I wonder if that's already in here then. I didn't actually look through what was in here completely. I just kind of made what I could. Hey, look, Isabel. Put a fate hand into your hand. Okay, let's... How many do I need to do? 3. It's at least 1, right? I'm going to put the Golem actually into it. So Quattromage is deal 2 damage. If it's X... X is equal to the number of other allied spells with different names played this match. X... So spells played 3? Plus 7 elements for creation. Okay, I kind of get how that works. Okay, I think... I'm getting a grasp on it, I think. That's the idea. Need to spell boost more. No evo effect here, but I kind of want to activate this.
You ready for the good stuff?
Isabel Fuse! I already did the Isabel Fuse.
Stop!
A bit of magic.
No! Are you looking, Dad?
See? Isabel Fuse.
I'll protect
Well, I already passed, but it was... I did Isabel Fuse to get the Quattromage. Quattromagic.
Look to the zenith. For there, I will rise.
I need 3 more cards to activate that, which will get me the Elements of Creation card, which is the insane 10 damage one, right? Oh yeah, I'm gonna keep doing it. I just don't know what I need to get rid of now. I might actually get rid of Grim Sorcerer because I've got another one of it already, and it's not low yet. Plus it gives me insight anyway, so why not? That should be 4 still. I played insight already. That's not yet ready. I'll play that to draw a card. Then I can Fiery Embrace. That should now be activatable, right?
I will rise again.
A glorious flower blooms over her homeland.
Oh yeah, Splendid Conjuring. Forgot about that. Deal 3 damage to me, follow, do one more.
A bit
Sweet.
of magic.
No! No!
Try calculations set. Ready
Probably should have played the other one, honestly. I don't know. We're just kind of playing.
I'll protect you.
Throw Elena for another. Is that what I missed? Fuck. Whoops. See, I didn't look at the chat quick enough. Didn't do the big brain play.
Time to go. Lickety swift.
If I had have realized that, that's what I should have done. To be fair, they're still going to let me do it, right? What do I have to do, actually? Select a card in your hand, give the leader the following effect. At the end of the turn, after the next turn, put a copy of the selected card in your hand. Okay, so you can just do it that way.
Going beyond dimensions.
Yeah.
Glory blooms thrice.
Fuse. I'll fuse it with... What do I want to fuse it with, actually? Do I want to draw more cards over using Sorcerer? I don't have anything to spell boost at this point. It's worth it, right? How far are we off that, too? I can't play Splendor yet. Just play the Isabel? What is the advantages if third... I don't know if it's worth doing that yet, honestly.
A bit of magic.
I'm only, what, 1 spell off now? 2 spells off? Well, 1 if I use this right now, like this.
Stop!
If I can draw it...
Cold's has
what
come
do I have to
every
draw?
shade imaginable.
Nothing to draw, is there?
Don't underestimate me.
That should be lethal next turn, though.
I'll protect you with everything I've got.
Yeah. I needed 1 more point. I don't know if I could have done a different way to get the 1 more point, and I would have had it, for sure.
You are dear friend.
I shouldn't die, honestly, I don't think. And they really need more healing.
You're done for.
Okay.
Blessings upon you.
For a deck I have 0 experience in, I'm going to win by just playing the elements.
Perish before true magic. Envy you.
Yep. Okay. I kind of get the idea behind it. I just need to make it work
Didn't
for me
even
now.
break a sweat.
Fun. I've almost reached my weekly limit on Battle Pass, though, that you can get for that. That's kind of sad. I kind of hate that. I hate when a game is like, you have a limit on how much you can play to earn stuff like that. If there's a Battle Pass, I just want to be able to do it when I want to do it, right? Like, I don't want to be limited on shit like that.
Time to shine, Daria. Let me take you to the underworld.
Yeah, but it's such an intrusive way to get you to do it, honestly. Like, I always feel like that's the worst way to get your player base to want to keep playing a game instead of just making a good game that they want to continue to play. Also, I think the Battle Pass is wildly overpriced in this game, but that's also because the pricing on it is absolutely atrocious. Like 1,000 gems, and it's not a good price. But I think 1,000 gems for me is like 30 bucks, 40 bucks, something.
I'm not lonely.
It's worth those a leader, a lot of stuff. It's alright, but it's like 30 bucks or something. Compared to every other game with a Battle Pass, it tends to sit around the 10 to 15 range, which is way more acceptable, and still contains a lot of stuff. Australian conversion, like, on the gems packages are absolutely atrocious. Honestly, they are. They're bad. We're on turn 3, which means it's draw card time, right? I'd have to take another look at the gem packages, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. It was somewhere between $30 to $40 range, Australian, which works out to be somewhere in the ballpark of 20 to 30 US.
I'm glad you're here.
Like 25 to 30 US or something. What do I want to do next? Put a Dreadful Steed into your hand. During a turn, when another allied amulet leaves play, put a Rapid Fire in your hand. That actually sounds alright, because I do have an amulet already in play. I would prefer if I could Evo, I think. None of those are viable yet to back worth using. Okay, I want to see how this works with Rapid Fire.
Once I got my speedy boots on.
Alright. Okay, so Rapid Fire is deal 2 damage to the enemy, then if you have played at least 3 other Rapid Fires this match, deal 2 damage to the enemy leader. Oh, that's actually not so bad. Can actually use it to remove stuff. I can play this. I probably should have played Dreadful Steed first, honestly, but yeah. Oh, okay. Shadow's gonna be awkward, isn't it? The thing's gonna trigger in a minute. This.
Welcome back.
I think this is the what's the name thing that I'm gonna hate.
Step back.
Alright.
There's no retreat.
Son of a gun.
Honestly, not surprised. I kind of baited that hard for them to do that.
There's no other way.
What the fuck?
There's no retreat.
Just summons another one? Damn, we just kept summoning. Alright, well, that's one way to go, I guess. I can boost everything by 2. No matter what, I can play both, right? Yeah. Yeah, screw it. Alright, let's see what I get. This is actually not a great hand. Yeah. Alright, I can just do it this way. Cool.
You ready for the good stuff?
Oh my gosh, so
I want to be able to use this. If I do that first, I can.
Are you looking, Dad?
This is really bad, by the way. This is actually exceedingly bad right now. I need to kill that.
This is how you cast.
I don't know what I want to kill it with.
Beautiful tonight.
I think a last word, restore defense, right? I think I just run it over with that and leave up my 5-6 for
Everyone
now.
needs an afterlife
Say
plan.
fuck it. Hey, Isabel. Took you long enough. Kitty, I'm pretty sure you got a few like followers, right? Yeah, Runecraft followers. Which means I now need to just draw well.
Gold again?
I think Quadramage should be pretty close though, honestly. A few cards now that had different names early on. I should be like at least halfway or so. Okay, okay. That's one way to do this. So this is its last word, right? For summoning another one, which is just kind of awkward and obnoxious.
A full frontal attack.
Sorry, that last word is that. Last word's reanimate 2, sorry, on the Omega. If I can kill that with Fire Embrace, I may actually be forced to play this, and I really hate that that's what I'm coming to right now. So I can fuse it now, which is good. Get the Quattro. That's 2 off being playable, so I'm really only 1 off. I got Fate's Hand will actually be playable, right? What's the cards in your hand? Recover 1. So if I play this,
You'll make a good test subject.
Evo it.
Going beyond.
My Quattro's kind of useless because I can't do anything because I haven't got enough damage, but
Sorry, but this ends here.
this should give me stuff that I can do.
Are you looking, Dad?
Did I want gold again?
Do I draw here? I have fire. I think I draw first. I want more spell boostable cards, honestly. We're on turn 6, which means it's even, so it should be draw a card.
I've got you now.
I don't have any good way to actually deal with this yet.
I've got you now.
I
Get rid of the
just
weak
feel
guy.
the emptiness.
I embrace that one. Come on. What do I even do now? Six sorry is from killing something. Not gonna go well for me, I feel. I feel like we're not gonna go well. Let's put it that way, okay? I had some faith in this, and now I'm losing faith in my ability to win this. I need to duplicate the Quattro with, Oh, no, I know what I need. Fuck, I can just win, right? Right? Yeah. I literally just need to draw a rune follower. Any follower, next turn, wins me the game. As long as they can't gain, like, +1 health, because that is a thing now that you can do. Right? I can just double Quattro magic for game.
I'm not lonely. Not with everyone around me.
Right? Right? First time this match. Nah, because it's first time this match, isn't it? So you only get 1 Quattro magic. So I would have to get the duplicator, right? I don't know how that works. Whenever cards are fused to this card, if it's the first time. And this is a new Isabel. Right?
There is no life after death for you.
You won't hold me back.
Okay. Still not impossible. Getting more impossible. Okay. That's not this turn. Right, is it? Oh wait, no, it should be, right? Yeah, no, that's easy. Easy.
Don't underestimate me. Don't underestimate me.
I need a Quattro. I just need not to die. I need not to die in the next couple of turns. I forgot about Quattro Magic needing to be played, because I'm dumb, and I should have done that earlier. I forgot that I needed the Elements of Creation, not just play Quattro Magic. Big brain. We're going to improve. Probably going to die to this. Like 99% now. Okay. So why can't I do that now? Is there... Is that what this does? Yeah, can't play spells or amulets, yeah. Yeah, you're right. That is really sad. I'm actually kind of devastated. I'm gonna cry. It's fine. Let me go cry over in the corner for a second. Like, corner's that way actually, but you know. More! We're just gonna make more. We're gonna make more.
I walk the righteous path.
I will accept death.
Righteous path.
So close. Honestly, if I had that Isabel a bit, like, if I had an earlier hand with Isabel, decent chance that I would have been able to pull up way earlier Elements of Creation. And it probably would have been way more relevant. Damn. That's so unfortunate. What is the time? We've been going almost 3 hours now. It's actually not too bad. Not too bad at all. I might have one more and then I'm going to take a quick break to hit the toilet and whatever else. Actually, I want to check the gem prices first. Let's do that first. I'll check the gem prices, play one game, then I'll do that. Alright. Pretty sure the crystal prices here are... da-da-da-da-da. Nope, I was wrong. It's about 21. That's still not the best, to be honest. I actually thought they used to be higher. Maybe they were higher on the... I think they're slightly higher on mobile, actually. No, these are US. Sorry, this is US pricing, too. Because on mobile, this package is $129. Or $120. Same with the 50 crystal, because they're the same price. So this is dearer. Pretty sure it's because this is US pricing. I can check. Give me a second. If I go buy, it should come up with a prompt because I'm on Steam. I'll do this first. You won't see the overlay, but I can check through here for a second. Why does it do that? Gets you to enter the thingy twice, so it's kind of annoying. Alright, what does it tell me? 29 Australian. Conversion rate. You get 1,200 crystals. Cancel transaction. There we go. So, nearly $30. I was pretty close to right there at $30 at the $30 mark. And that would be what you'd have to buy to get the battle pass. Which is double to triple what most other games cost you to get the battle pass at the lowest tier, like the entry battle pass. Like Call of Duty is $10 Australian for battle pass, which includes character skins and bloody gun skins and all that stuff. Of course, along with actually being able to roll your battle pass into each other. Runeterra was $15 per event pass, which is still reasonable, which gets you cards and little figure guys and stuff like that you can use, like all your cosmetic-y stuff and card backs and that. This hand, wow, actually, you okay, Rune? This is a hand, alright. Put a Revel's Deed into your hand. During a turn, whenever an ally I'm gonna at least play. I enjoy playing Runeterra. Honestly, I do. I do enjoy that game. So is that copy any card? Is that how this functions, right? Just trying to give a card in your hand. Yeah, it's just any card. Okay, cool.
Nothing stops me once I got my speed.
I just don't know. I don't know, honestly. I definitely enjoy Runeterra. I just don't know if I could make content around it as much as I could for something like Shadowverse. And that's really what got me. I enjoyed playing it in my own time, but I found it a real slog to try and do anything with. Like, I did probably 10 hours worth of streams total. Actually, no, I think I did 14 to 15 hours of streams total nearly, once I worked it all out. It just didn't really do it for me, honestly. I have actually enjoyed most card games I've played, like digital ones. There's a few that I don't enjoy, like things like Elder Scrolls Legends and Gwent and stuff like that. Usually stuff with lanes. I'm not a big fan of laned card games. I much prefer board-based card games like this, where your whole board is basically your interaction period, and not laned off into sections where each lane has its own interactions that happen, like that. I even enjoyed Minion Masters. That was a fun little game. I want to fuse into this. I want the insight. Oh, I got another one. Shit. Okay. I can do both, right? Yeah, I can get double rapid fire.
Stops me once I got my speedy boots on.
Nice. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I can just use it. Kill this. So we're on 2 unique spells right now. We're gonna have to play that Evo, I reckon. After I get a Crimson Sorcery. What the hell is this thing? Okay. That's terrifying. I'm not reading through that, so I'll just deal with it when it comes up. Yeah, that's right, man. I don't know, honestly, how much longer I'll want to keep going. After my quick break to go to the toilet and stuff, maybe I will only go a little bit longer, maybe an hour or so. So, I may decide to come back on tomorrow. We'll see how we're going time-wise with what I've got going on. This has to be boosted 10 to make it relevant. That needs Steed to go off, which I can do, honestly. I can just play this. Great having you here, too. Very appreciated. Nice. Now I can play this.
Justice finds a way. Justice finds a way.
We're gonna get a lot of these, man. We're gonna get a lot of these rapid fires. Doesn't give me a lot of unique spells, but it's not bad.
Got this. So bring it. Mean son of a gun, ain't you?
Not good for them, right? Put a rapid fire in someone for custom rapid fires in your hand during your turn. Okay. Do I play that to play that, and go from there? Do I do the Isabel first? Yeah, fusion this. I need another unique spell. Voltio? Don't think so. The cool deck to go 10-7. Interesting. Sounds alright. Could play that to go for the Fate's Hand. We do recover a play point off it as well. But I also really want to Evo this, but I've got a chance to do so, actually. That's got to be 10 to be viable. We're going to Crimson. I'm going to get another Rapid Fire in my hand before I do this. I'm going to Evo it. Yeah, I'm going to reduce all costs, for sure, for sure. I just wanted to work out what way I wanted to do it first. I don't even care about putting them low now, because these are all dealing... These will... sorry. 3 of these are going to deal damage to face. Do I just play Rooney, honestly? Draw a card, spell boost? Probably not, right? Actually, no, fuck it. Fuck it, honestly. Fuck it. Going big, going home. Not playing that one, though. I'm not playing the Eleanor, I kind of want that, I'll be honest with you. We're not going to be able to trigger this very easily because I've actually already played all the rapid fires. And I don't have another card to play. I don't really want to play the Isabel yet. I want to Evo it in a minute next turn. Urias, fair. I don't know if it's going to matter yet because you have not the best situation. Like, it's going to be good, this Urias, of course. I'm sure it's going to be good. But you're facing the barrel of 5 rapid fires that cost nothing? God. And some pretty decent cards, honestly, stat-wise. I don't know if it's gonna matter. Like, they're gonna have some good removals, sure. I'll accept that, honestly.
Frightened? Good.
Okay. And that's a pass. Okay. What can I do here that benefits me the most? Or you can concede. I mean, that works too. Pretty sure we lethal him no matter what, right? Yeah. Yeah. It's easy lethal.
Didn't even break
Lethal
a
on
sweat.
board. I just wanted to play more cards, to be honest. I just wanted to play more cards. Oh, that's right. I'm gonna actually. Where's my cancel button gone? Yeah. All right. I'll be back very, very shortly. It will not take me very long. I'll be 5 minutes or less, to be honest, I reckon. So, back after a very, very short break. We are, back we are. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. Get right back into it then, with some rune. I might try and go until we hit at least the 3:30 mark, which gives us about another 20 minutes of stream. And we'll see how we go. Swordcraft. Alright, alright. I can work with that, I can work with that. Let's go. Insight into that, That's not honestly the worst. Alright. Hopefully we can get lucky with something else though. Good draw here would be nice. I'm not passing up an early insight, I don't think. Not that I know what's optimal for this mulligan system at the moment. That's not a bad draw, honestly. Okay. Cool, cool. I'll appreciate that. Now, if I can just get an Isabel in my hand, I should be okay. I don't want to go the neighborhood hero next. If I go on into the neighborhood hero, I get a rapid fire guarantee, which is nice. Plus, that'll use up another 2 spells, which will give me 3. Well, give me 3 total once I use the spells, of course. Okay, removal. That's a fair one. Oh, Isabel finally. Cool. This makes my play a little more awkward though, because I really want to fuse the golem into her instead. I think's what I'm gonna do here. Recreation. Super suboptimal play, but I'm gonna play that for the draw and boost. Oh cool, we drew a golem. Great. Honestly, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with drawing a golem here. What a good way to utilize this hand though. If I play golem next, I can play the master. That gets us to 2, plus rapid fire would be 3. Should boost this by 2, which will get it down to 3. So I could do something. Eleanor will go up to 4.
Strike now.
Just use it. Honestly, there is a spell boost button for a reason, you know. I could just use that, I guess. Yeah. So I'm gonna go with that. I could have done that a little bit better. I don't care at this point, honestly. I got the Quattro Magic, which is what I kind of needed. Now I just need to be able to do something with this. That's my problem right now. If I can do something with the board, then I'll be kind of okay. Alright, 3-4. 3-4, problem card. Not really what I want to deal with right now. Okay. Can rapid fire him. We'll get us 2 damage on it. I really don't want to use Eleanor yet. Can't get insight off that yet. You can gain an evolution point. I feel like I could use her effect and grab a Quattro. Regardless. And her Evo would get him over that. Because I think, what, 5? No, it's got to be second for deal 1 damage. So we're on the draw a card phase. I think I use it. I'll draw a card and I'll see what I get first. No. Did I just completely miss what I was doing? Did I not pay attention to that properly again? If this is... current turn, 5. It's the 5th turn, draw a card. Oh, it's the end of turn, I draw a card. Okay, yeah, no, I get it, okay. Let's work with this. This is not optimal by any means. But it'll do. Hurry up with the Evo animation. Sometimes these Evo animations really kill me when I'm trying to work out what I want to do. That'll do. Cool. So Quattro's only missing 4 activations, and I've got at least 4 different named spells in my hand that are cheap. And I'm going to get a second Quattro, so it's going to take time now.
What pluck?
And this is very usable now, right? Yeah. I can go Wonder Face. I can go Splendor. Oh.
I suppose I've lost some of
I
my
can
edge.
fuse into Isabel for an insight. Play the insight to draw. Then play Isabel.
You'll make a good test subject.
And get a Fate's Hand.
Going beyond dimensions.
I should have done that first, honestly. Fate's Hand, the Isabel.
This ends here.
I don't know. Eleanor wasn't it a lot, honestly.
Are you looking, Dad?
That's now at 6. He may one-shot me? Maybe, yeah.
I shall take the front.
Mr. Link, get back!
I've heard they can do that with this, and no doubt they will, right? Is that how that does it? No? Because Babylon Sword's pretty good.
Come now, let us play together. I shall take the front.
Mr. Link, get back!
There's a reason this deck is like one of the top tier decks, I guess, Babylon Sword. Like, holy shit.
Illuminate the forest!
And I can't do anything about this. So rapid fire.
Rapid fire!
Quatra.
Don't underestimate me. Don't underestimate me.
Yeah, it's Babylon. Yeah. Fate's Hand to draw. Fire Embrace to kill.
That was a fine bout.
Card. Card. On.
We are the water. She is.
Don't even know what I'm looking for right now. Just kind of anything, honestly. Quatra is not really going to help me now.
Are you looking, Dad?
They're just going to kill me. Because I can't double elements.
Mr. Link, get back!
An opportunity for growth.
He just banishes us. I gotta have something to banish him with. None of that was doing anything. Elements. Would elements have actually made a difference? You not view the fucking that. Can't view elements of creation on its own from here. That's kind of shitty. That's right, because elements heals 14. You're right. It does, doesn't it? Elements has a plus 10 heal on it, as well as the rest of its effect. Would they still have been able to kill me from where they were with the Babylon stuff? Cycling it twice? So they definitely had the cards to do so. Guess it would have been more difficult. To be fair, like my third game playing it.
Time to shine, Daria.
This one's for my family.
Get that next time. All of this hand is just, ugh. I'm just gonna keep it. Fuck it. I really can't decide what I don't like about this hand. Pick up a card. Fucking hell. This hand, man. This hand. Eleanor, best girl, by the way. 100%.
primal flame.
Yeah, deal 10. Does it deal 10? Yeah, deal 10. I didn't realize it healed 10 after the deal 10, that's all. I knew that it does the turning your surrender card into an angel card. Pretty sure that's built into that card too, right? I don't like any of this card, honestly, at all. Okay, I'm gonna have to start spell boosting stuff, so it's a bit more playable. Alright, your turn, I get to heal, and we get to draw, we get to play more cards.
She is the bloom.
Sweet. It's actually not a bad draw. Hand's really clunky as hell, but, you know.
What'll drop first? My bolts?
That's a card I don't think I've seen before, right?
Ah, an opportunity for growth.
Play turn, give +2/+2. Eleanor's gonna be at like 2. I don't have any other play other than just playing Crystal then.
Answers come in every shade imaginable.
Not a bad spell boost across the board.
You don't know when to quit.
Alright. Let's see. Let's see what I actually can do with this.
Too late.
I need at least something. At least something I can do. Every card in this hand is nice, I just don't have something to tie it together well.
Be gone.
The Eleanor synergizes nicely with the spell
To
boosting.
your heart.
Unfortunately though, this is going to be really aggressive and it's going to be really hard to deal with. That's not too bad. It's not good, but it's not too bad. Eleanor just feels so bad if I can't at least hit the 5. Especially when I don't have a Quattro or an Isabel to use it on. I'll do nothing though, but even if I do something, this isn't going to spell boost me. I'll get a Rapid Fire, I can evolve it, I can play Rapid Fire, I can clear 2 things. Or 1 thing, sorry. Which will probably be the... Probably that. Ugh, fuck it. Can't see another decent line of play with this hand right now. Right, I can't even do that because I forgot that doesn't play the amulet. What's in your hand? So I have to do it with Eleanor.
A glorious flower blooms over her homeland.
Go that way. That also gives me the Splendor here, which is actually not the worst option.
You ready for the good stuff?
I can actually take out both of these here.
I always catch the varmint. Eventually. Rapid fire.
Not how I should have done that.
Just as crimes away.
Did I predict wrong?
This is my last job. I bestow upon you my lightning.
Definitely not the best way I could have done that with that double Rapid Fire. I forgot I was going to get a second one off the Evo. I should have taken out the 4. And then I could have used Eleanor's Sorcery to actually kill the other one and leave both my followers up.
My raging
It's too late once I'd played that Sorcery or the Rapid Fire already.
It won't be long now.
Hard-headed as a clam?
Also, fuck this shit. This thing, not okay. Is Russian Bane and bloody shit things, like to random Grandcraft follower in your hand, like, that's kind of nasty, honestly. Rapid Fire to something. Don't have a way to kill that yet.
Rapid fire.
Going to the Crystal here for 1.
Every shade imaginable.
Nice. It's actually playable. Not going to really help me a long time, but we'll work with it. We'll see what we can do with the rest of this hand. Okay. There is now nothing because I don't draw cards anymore. Fuck's sake. Nothing's going to go fast enough unless I use both of these to kill that. Or I can just beat... I can beat over that, I guess. Right. I'm going to do a 1 to that first. Just going to weaken it down a little. Spread out my health total so they can't kill him super easy, I guess.
Oh my gosh, so wow. face this weird feeling.
Can't kill that no matter how hard I try. I can play
Are
this.
you looking, Dad?
Yeah, if I didn't make the mistake, I would have forced them to have to EO last turn, but I guess they had the really good card no matter what, so...
Woo! You got the stuff.
Opening with that legendary that let him get Aftershock was just kind of insane. That's actually really good. And my hand was, yeah, really bad. It seemed like it could have been okay if I hit anything actually playable to follow up with it. Ugh, downfall of all card games. Bricking. I actually bricked really bad playing the Digimon card game on the weekend. I was 6 tournaments in a row win streak. Over 3 weeks. I'd won 6 tournaments. Actually, nearly 4 weeks because of the way they were broken up. And then I lost the Saturday event. There's Friday, Saturday event here.
Shine, Daria.
May my prayers
So I was winning. I won all the Friday events since the set release, and I'd won all the. Actually, don't mind this. I'd won all the Saturday events up until this Saturday, up for the last 3 weeks, which is good. Very fun game, by the way, Digimon card game. Be really nice if we got a digital edition. In some form. I wouldn't have minded bringing some of that content to YouTube, but it's just really awkward to make content on a physical TCG that isn't just like pack openings and shit. Because deck profiles and shit aren't that good unless you got gameplay and stuff to go with them. And gameplay videos are just not that easy to make since you need another person, preferably in person as well. This is just... I don't even know if we're actually going to get to play against this opponent or not, because nothing's happening. I mean, sometimes it's Shadowverse does that still, I guess. Guess that's the way Shadowverse rolls. The stream itself seems to have gone pretty solidly, honestly. We've only got... Yeah, I think this game, will probably call the stream. Alright, insight into... I actually don't mind this card, I just need to play it well. So, it's draw on the 2nd, 4th, 6th, and 8th, and it's deal 1 on the 3rd, 5th, 7th, and 9th, and then it's deal 5 to the enemy leader on the 10th or later. You get to, yeah, if it's your 10th or later, deal 5. Actually, I didn't realize this before. This effect is not stackable and is removable after 3 times. Removed after activating 3 times. So once you activate this, like, damn, you get to draw a card 3 turns in a row. I didn't realize that was actually that good. I didn't read the card properly. I didn't read the in brackets part as much. I thought it was saying that it wasn't stackable. That was it. Be lucky if this guy's actually playing, to be honest. It may just be thinking that, or he's going to be one of those assholes who drags out the game really badly. Doesn't play anything at all. Every turn. I can get like 1 or 2 turns, I can understand, you know, you really might need to think about your turn, and thus, you know, you need to use your full time limit, but doing it every turn is just hyper obnoxious. Card game usually only has so many lines of play, usually 2 to 3 at most. And unless you're in a real awkward situation, it's really not that bad to make a decision. There's a few, like, of course, there's been a few turns, especially with the new deck, that are so pain, but like turn 1, you've got like usually 1, maybe 2 plays. They're either completely AFK and just not playing, or they're just being really obnoxious. You know, it could go either way. I've definitely run into players who would take their entire turn every turn. Hearthstone was absolutely notorious for it too, when I played that. One day, they'll make a decision. One day, they might play a card. Turn 3. Yeah, just missile this. I just sneezed a little bit there, damn. Lucky I could reach my mute button beforehand. I'm actually gonna... Got an Elgato Stream Deck Mini coming at some point, whenever that actually arrives, it's going to be shipped from the US, pain in the ass, because of location stuff, but once that comes, that sort of stuff should be way easier than having to mouse over to my whole other screen with a small little button. I don't want to actually play here. This is turn 4. This isn't stackable, so there's no point using it. Nothing I play here is super valuable, and I don't really want to just pass the turn. Play the Impale just to decrease the cost on the Grimoire so I can boost everything next turn if I need to. At that point, I may as well play both this and the Impale, because they haven't made a play yet. But if they still choose not to play, at least I can play my Grimoire Sorcery and just attack them. I also think we've just resolved all of that, right? After that turn. So now, when I activate this in not the next turn, but the turn after, draw more cards. Should be good. That should be good. Okay. I'm gonna hard play that.
Try calculations set. Ready to summon.
Really doesn't matter. I think they just, I don't know what they're doing, honestly. I'm gonna take this win, because free win, basically, but players who do this are just, I don't know. He could have disconnected, to be fair, but usually if you disconnect, it does just kill you. It's very rare that you get dragged out this long if you've disconnected, and we haven't been seeing like the circle come up, because I think it still comes up for the opponent, so they're pretty sure they are just not doing anything and passing their turn. Which I'm trying to work out a purpose for that, because I don't think there's a reason. There's no benefit to it, unless you're just trying to level your character maybe, but then wins are worth way more, so you may as well just play at that point, I guess. How do I want to do the rest of this turn? I don't want the Fate's Hand. Then if I wanted that, I should have done that first, honestly. Could just Rooney it, because I don't care, and it doesn't matter. I think that's what I'm doing. I'm just going to Rooney it. Just Rooney the play. Just completely ruin it. You know? Evo, because why not? Just gain the Evo point back in a second.
Three-sided defense will repel.
There it is, free Evo point.
Justice finds a way.
Evo on 6, you die next turn. You play anything, Rapid Fire, Fiery Embrace, you know, literally kill you with Quattro. Playing the Elements of Creation. So I'll read this first. Deal 10, yeah, restore 10, give your leader flying for when you reach the bottom. Reduce your leader's 5 instead of losing the match. That's right, you lose by 5 instead of losing the match. It's actually quite good. And this game. Alright. I don't know what they were doing.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I really don't want to go out on this game. Oh, okay. No, we will. We're going to go out on this. Alright.
Didn't even break a
I wasn't going to go out on this game, but since we've got a pack to open, we'll open our pack. We reached level 11 on the battle pass. They got us a pack. It's actually the set I wanted, I think. The darkness set. Yeah, Darkness over Virtue. That's the pack I wanted. I don't think we have any others there. Nope. So we'll use Darkness, we'll buy our pack. Hopefully we can get any of the cards I'm after, honestly. Anything from Shadow I'm pretty happy about. Anything from... really just the One Ring card, honestly. The One Ring card I want. Got nothing. Alright, fair enough. Vials. 3 vials. Why not? Fair. Cool. This has honestly been a fun stream. I'd like to thank everyone who did stop by. At one point there, I saw the counter up to like 7 or something nearly, which was pretty nice. That's pretty good considering I don't stream regularly, don't stream very often, and haven't made a return to Shadowverse in a year and a half. So this is hopefully maybe me considering starting again. Maybe I'll start doing some content here and there. Don't know if I'll go back to doing daily content anytime soon, but you know, I might try and stream as often as I can. Maybe every night if you're lucky. We'll see how we go with time and how I feel. At least, you know, Monday to Thursdays and maybe Sundays. I don't know. Really don't know what I want to do yet. Haven't decided on any kind of solid schedule, so it'll kind of just be whenever I feel like doing it. I'll put up a post and pop on here. YouTube-wise, I may do some deck profiles of decks I'm enjoying. In particular, I may do one on this Rune deck. Obviously, it's suboptimal, and I'd be sure to mention that, but otherwise, should be fun. But, again, thank you for everyone who came. We'll be closing off the stream now. It's much appreciated. Hope to see you next time. Till then, though, see ya.